Are we like in the anything right now?
You're in the middle of interrogating Carl.
Carl.
Oh,
Let's
go to Candy Mountain.
Carl.
Watch out for the blah blah blah.
Got all about that till you said Carl.
Those were the golden days. Ye olden days.
Was it on like Bombs World or something like that?
Oh, I saw it
on Albino Black Sheep too.
I guess yeah. Oh, that was a website that existed.
So it was Newgrounds.
Sure was.
Newgrounds is still
good.
around.
Is it?
Yeah. They're still they do. I don't know. Newgrounds does like weird stuff now.
It did weird stuff 20 years ago too.
True.
That's fair. I think 20 years ago I was younger and more naive, so it didn't seem that weird.
Hats.
Carl, that kills people.
Came out in 2009. What?
What else came out in 2009? Let's see.
I thought I was younger than that when it came out. I didn't realize I was that old. Yikes.
Boot up. Hello.
I forgot. That was so good.
Are you watching it all now?
No, I'm just looking at the stupid, like, there's a bunch of, like, t-shirts on Redbubble that have a picture of him and says, "My stomach was making the rumblies." That's just hilarious.
Hello, friends. Hello, hello.
Ryan says he's gonna be like,
Yes, I saw. But our semi-aquatic friend...
Platypus?
He might be doing homework anyways. I don't want to be rude and start without them unless they're okay with it. I mean, if it gets to be like... Let's give it till like 9:05. And then we'll just get going with the theatrics.
Hopefully.
Playing ESO. Spam
He is
him,
playing
guys.
ESO.
Who?
Danger?
Should I steal his money so that he stops playing ESO?
You can if you want. Let's all also ping him again, just like we did last night. That was great. I'm sure he won't find that annoying. At least he's honest about it.
It's a very good way to motivate people.
He's probably stuck in one of those polls or whatever.
Oh.
Galadriel!
Who's next to Dio? On them.
That is Okrun. also known as Oh, you can't see her name, can you?
No.
There you go.
Steely.
Yeah.
We're out of town.
Yeah. Yeah, well, pretty much you... let's see. Does anybody want to give a quick rundown? If not, I can, but I always think it's nice.
So basically, we took Galadriel's pocket Warforged, and we took it out of the city so that we could break it from the magical network, so it could no longer communicate with the other Warforged. Found out it's like completely in a state of hypnosis or mind control or something. Basically a puppet of some sort.
He's a wee baby.
He's a wee baby, yes. He just like doesn't know what the fuck is going on
Same.
with life.
Relatable.
There's like a visible force field, magical shell, whatever you want to call it, around the city, and if we break them, if we get them out, then they just get freed, essentially.
How do we
We're
not?
speculating that it's being generated by Cervantes.
Well, it's also likely being generated by what's underground the city. If you break that by going into one of the tubes, or think of it as like those pipes from Mario that you enter, and like.
Alright, fine.
No
Yeah.
interrupting. This is I get this. Keep going.
Yeah, so if you if you break into those pipes and mash it should locate into where the robots are located. There should be like a man-sized
They're pipes now, Joes.
I know, just to clarify though, they're not warp pipes. You're not gonna teleport to your destination.
No, shut up. I don't care about you.
You're gonna fall
you.
and probably get hurt.
So, if this portal or this barrier was up the whole time around the town, how come we didn't see it when we came to town?
Because Josie is garbage at setting up his setting.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Attitude
No.
today.
He's got a point.
Somewhat
Two things.
feisty.
I didn't intend for it to get this complicated, but I thought it would be fun. But I think in lore, I wouldn't say it's visible. You had to make an Arcana check to like figure out what was going on, and that's when you recognized it.
I feel like I like my thought on it better, which is that, you know, those really old shows where they have like the invisibility and it's like just like a weird shaded thing. That's how I picture it. So we didn't notice it walking in because we weren't looking for it, but once we started looking for it, you can see that it's weird.
Yeah.
So is it like tangible? Can we touch it? Like notice that we're going through it now that we've realized it's there?
Yeah, it's something like that.
I believe I narrated so that the magically inclined members of your party felt a change when they entered and exited this border. Oh yeah, and people don't like Dio anymore.
Yeah, dude. Same.
Oh yeah.
He's an asshole.
What'd you
to
guys
Jojo.
think about Dio? Wait, people saw stuff.
And he also knows who we are.
Dio knows
Wait,
that
so
we
he's
are.
a vamp.
He's
Vampire?
a vampire. We did
He's strong.
clarify that he is really strong, has red glowy eyes. He wears a cloak and he stays out of the sunlight.
He also has pale white skin.
And pale white skin.
And apparently a commie?
Yeah, I guess.
he is very much a communist. Anarcho-communist Dio.
Does that translate into
Wait.
being a vampire? Is that a vampire theme?
I'm so confused because, like, wasn't he trying to steal money from the poor? So that's, like, not communism.
Exactly. Why did he do that?
Let me hit you with something else. Has any real communist regime ever been that good in the real world?
Well, no, but they also, like, didn't do that.
You sure?
I think they, like, took stuff from the farmers. Like, they took food and redistributed that because they seized the means of production. I don't know if they like made the farmers pay up gold.
You know what? That's a fair point.
I guess you can make an argument that that's just like their way of farmers having to give their own currency in the forms of food. Or
I'm
their
not
farm.
saying
I'm not
that
gonna-
everyone's actions have to make sense.
This is a magical world.
It's not that. Like, I think now that I'm better building out who Dio is, because he literally didn't exist until like a couple sessions ago, I think he is trying to go for a world of equality in maybe a different sense that's not just like economically socialism.
Does Dio have a stone form man that we've seen?
Not that you've seen.
Alright, you
How
goddamn
much-
nerd.
How much are you out of character? Are you like actually basing him off of Dio, or not trying to, but just kind of going with it a little bit?
I mean, like, he didn't exist until, like, 2 weeks ago, so...
Alright, that's
I
fine.
thought he was a week
Whatever's
ago.
fun. Whatever's fun. I don't know. Whenever you guys went to examine the warehouse district...
What was the last?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm doing what I think is fun and interesting.
So we just have to decide if we want to work with a commie or a slave dictator.
I
Well,
think
the-
the thing is, Odin already struck a deal with Dio, and so he and his crew are going to be doing that.
Odin's a commie.
You don't know what I'm
I
doing.
don't think Odin's told the group yet, right?
No, he
I don't
hasn't.
think so,
Oh.
So we don't
which
know.
is fine.
technically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yet.
I don't. Oh
Uh,
yeah. Something I also want to say, Eternal, is that like you know how all those chosen was like the blue Sijic tattoos. They're like partially deadish. They're partially dead.
Partially dead?
They have like a different.
Considered undead. So they've died, come back to life.
There's a big
Denver's just
question
like,
mark on that one.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
That's a big giant asterisk on that one.
My understanding is they died, and then they were necromancerized, but they were special necromancerized because they have pretend breaths. But maybe they're not dead because they have self-control. So
Can you technically revive them? I guess.
We can try.
I mean, I don't even know what the fuck is wrong with them.
What if
That's the
you
lowest
cast Dispel
spell slot for me.
Magic?
Are they? I mean, we've seen them up close, and they didn't seem like they were deteriorating or like decaying or anything, right? So I don't know what the fuck they are.
I'm just taking it from. I'm just taking it from a communist words. So
Fair enough.
okay. First things first. Let's just tell Card to go to Brazil or something. So I don't want to spend too much time just talking to him since we got all the information.
What am I to do?
Just go to. Your new name is iCarly Steely. You're gonna go into Brazil. You're gonna help out some guy named Steely
I love
Steely.
it.
A Carly?
Yeah, iCarly.
Like an iPod?
No, like iCarly.
Like
Oh,
Disney
iCarly, the TV show.
Cartoon show. Yeah, TV show.
I've never seen that.
That's alright, you're not missing out on much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I will wear my new name with pride and proceed to the place known as Brazili. Thank you, kind sirs and madams. And good luck on your conquest, I guess.
We'll miss you, iCarly.
Bye, Carly.
All right. Well, let me just rename him. I guess. They don't really have genders because they don't have genitalia. Or do they? Anyways. I'll have to think about that one. Alright, so it is morning time. You have today to do stuff. You could also do nothing and just relax. Tomorrow's the gala. And stuff is gonna happen.
I think. Or do we want to like break into the tubes and then like go towards like where the center of production is?
How is everyone doing on health and spell slots? All that stuff. Are we all good?
We just started, so we haven't
Well, there's
done
another
anything.
day, so we're gonna have another sleep.
Okay.
Unless we want to stay up all night.
More ERP.
And we get an extra hour tonight. In game.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I mean,
They know.
I don't. That
How
I mean,
this
that
works.
doesn't really. Time is nebulous in D&D, anyways.
Yeah.
It is though.
I guess what do we need to try and accomplish before the gala tomorrow?
If we destroy if we destroy like that machine that's basically enslaving all the warforce, it basically takes away their connections from each other, and then also it gives them free will, so they won't be working. It will take away a massive amount of Cervantes' army.
Is it a machine that's controlling it, or is it Cervantes that's controlling it?
It's a thing. It's not Cervantes though.
When you interrogated Carl, now known as iCarly, he talked about what he remembers from his creation, and he remembers being in an underground facility where he saw like some sort of magical generator that seemed to basically power this barrier, right? And then he remembers being taken through a series of tubes, and through the tube network ended up on the surface. Specifically in Castle Hildebrand.
We have to try and break in Castle Hildebrand.
No, there's tubes all over the city, and they should all lead towards the underground.
Oh, so it's like part of an elect.
Think
Series
of
of
the
tubes.
yeah, think of like if you go into like a Dwemer ruin, like the stuff that the robots come out of, the stuff that the automatons come out of, it's like that.
Isn't it?
It's it's like Pog, Ganondorf, and Odin who are not going to the gala, so presumably that would be your job, right?
Well, I mean, we have like a day before the gala happens, so we can all just do it today.
But then, like, wouldn't they notice? And, like, at the moment that happens, wouldn't that cause a lot of chaos?
They wouldn't notice
Used to
that.
go down the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's kind of like
Out.
we need 2 teams tomorrow, like, one to go down and disable the field, and then the people going to the gala should try to get the 3 chosen, and then take down the field, and then go to the bank. And then we use the golem to rip out the giant thing from the ground and take it. Oh, at the same time, Dio is disabling the gas, right?
Correct.
So that's the plan.
So, yeah, I think if we're gonna have one team go in trying to disable the tunnels, I think that the people at the gala should try to get out quick and not even like interact with Cervantes at all, and just bail out immediately so we can get to the bank, because the bank needs to happen soon / concurrent with the whole thing with Cervantes and the gala and all that. So
Basically, I have to kidnap 3 chosen and make them, but like they have to channel the spell. We can charm one.
Technically, you can
Right?
technically you only need to kidnap 2, since Lily's on our side.
Okay. Can we
I-
charm 2 of them?
You can try.
I forgot my charm spell. That's low.
I should.
But I might have
able
other
to.
ways. Oh yeah, you have twin spell.
Well, what happened to that?
Well,
Spelled his name. This guy.
Reynard?
Yeah, what happened to that guy? Did we ever do anything with him?
He's a tertiary target. We don't even know where he's at. We've not seen him.
Okay, so
nothing.
we haven't found out anything about him yet.
We know that he is a necromancer and also a chosen, and that he's a gnome, and he has a punchable face.
Yeah, everyone does.
That's about it.
And then what
really.
about Depruvio? Did we find out anything more about him?
Depruvio?
Yeah, he was the previous root for the Baron.
No.
Ooh, someone's been writing stuff down.
Yeah, have to. Doesn't forget everything.
Commendable.
No, nothing on Depruvio. I guess, like,
I think we went to the library. We didn't find anything out in that regard as far as like the last takeover.
Inform-
There's a takeover.
information on, like, the last ruler and the sewer system are all pretty much, not non-existent, so.
Okay.
If we're doing the tubes and taking down the War Machine enslavement tomorrow at the same time as the gala is happening, there's also the fact that you still have the Brynjorn and Fafir, who are considered to be like one of the stronger allies with Cervantes. They're pretty much considered to be bad guys because I think they're slave holders or something.
if Threathriel is a sorter of slaves, so presumably they would be at the gala.
And Brynjorn is like this. It's like
And
the
also
port.
Brunhild.
Brynjorn is like
I
the
mean-
port master of slaves or something.
Yeah, but they're both. It's the gala is a big slave auction, so presumably they'd be there.
So everyone who's somebody in this town will be there, right?
I think
Wait,
that
are we
was
gonna
the
pretend to be
understanding.
slavers?
I pretend might be a strong word because it sounded like Flinty was in the market.
I can buy.
Hilarious.
I
Might
can
as well
buy.
look while we're there.
I can buy one of the chosen, but only if I can get my money back from the person I paid.
I doubt they'll sell the chosen though. Like, why would they sell people that like are the keys to a bank?
Because I have more money.
Wait. Okay, so we have a plan for tomorrow, right? So what if like today we go investigate the meat meadow and look at the dead chosen and see if there's anything we can find
What
out
the
about
Fuck
that?
is
The meat meadow is
Why
the
is
meat meadow.
the fuck?
Bunch of
Alright.
dick.
To put it shortly, it's like a butcher shop where you have a bunch of meats, and there's like secretly they're killing off potentially nobles and chosens who might be dissenting against Cervantes. Also, it's where chosen who did not succeed in becoming one are also discarded.
Sounds dark as fuck. Alright. That's something we should probably go do. It sounds like a good. I mean, they're dead, right? Are they all dead?
They're already dead.
So we could use Galadriel's magic conch shell. Talk to
Oh.
them, though, right? Try and
Wait.
find out some information.
Do they have to be
be
recent?
recent, yeah. Yeah, it has to be recent, right?
Oh, I'm sure some of them are
They're-
recent if it's a field of meat.
The chosen.
That's true.
Actually,
There's-
Josie, you said the chosen. How long have they been dead?
I don't think I said how long.
But like, given the severity of the damage, you said it's been a long time, right? like it was sort of deteriorating.
I don't think I said that about the body you found. But I mean, you can always try.
We can go to the meat meadow.
Maybe.
Alright, guys, I just want to say this while I'm eating my tortellinis. You guys have been talking a lot about making plans, probably for the last 8 hours. I think we should just go to a place and shut the fuck up.
I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to say. Go to the meat meadow. You know what? I'm going to the meat meadow.
Yeah, let's go to the
Pog is
meat
just
meadow.
gonna start walking towards the meat meadow and ignore everybody.
Okay. Sounds good. Is everybody going to meat meadows?
Yes.
I don't feel like it's a place.
Have we?
Yeah, okay. I can
Have
go.
we
I can go.
explored every other place in town? Like if we went to the
Oh.
slaves' quarters or
No.
like slave docks and stuff like that.
No, it hasn't seemed relevant, I guess.
I mean, there's slaves where they live and where they're docked at, where they're getting brought in at.
Do you think they're gonna talk to us though?
Well, I mean, do we all have invitations to the gala now?
Some
Except
of us
for-
do, 'cause you and Pog and Ryan.
Now, Ryan
Odin, I
has it.
think?
Me, Pog, and Odin don't have it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you guys chose to keep your real names, and it was too suspicious. And
Alright.
we stuck Pog with them because we thought that Ganondorf might need healing.
Yeah, probably. Very possible. I was just thinking, because if they're gonna they're gonna be basically taken from their quarters, I'm assuming, to wherever the gala is to be auctioned off, right? So they might have some information on what's gonna be going on at the gala, more than just it's a gala.
They actually know. I mean, like, I feel like if you're a slave being sold off to,
Do you know
They
they
wouldn't
wouldn't
actually-
sold off? I guess like I don't know. Maybe we could try and get them to like help
Talk.
us or like rise up against them or something. It's not.
You
If
can
you
talk
want to
to
do
them.
that, you can.
I'm already heading towards the meat meadow.
Ganondorf,
I guess
can
I'll
go into the
I'll go
store?
to the slave quarter too if we're gonna split off, so I can eye my potential
Do some window
merchandise.
shopping.
What'd you say, Odin?
You and I should go into the sewer, just for the sake of mapping out the sewer.
Good.
I guess you should try to see where it leads to the fountain in the bank
Yeah,
too.
we need to have an escape.
Yeah, just in case the portal gun idea doesn't work.
All right, I'm good with that.
For the
Alright.
for the record, once that happens, I'm giving you the portal gun since I'll be at the gala. As long as you return it, then it should be fine.
And what time is it
The
currently?
people from the gala are gonna be the people doing the escaping as well too.
It is
Well,
currently.
Yeah, are we
early
all
morning.
going to the bank to do this?
The gala team is gonna be primarily the bank thefts because you guys are gonna have the keys.
well, the Gala team is mainly trying to find the chosen because we can't get into the bank without finding
Without
three
the
chosen.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like the gala team is gonna be the bank robbers as well.
But we know that the
You have
sewers is
key. You guys
the
have the
key
key for the first door that you got from iCarly. You'll have the chosen. You guys basically got. We have Dio disabling gas, and then Eternal and I will figure out, or Ganondorf and I will figure out the escape plan. But you guys, the gala team will be the primary robbers.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should set up a portal as far away as I can from the gala and closest to the bank.
Well,
Because,
we'll want it inside the bank.
and
Well,
the bank is connected to the sewers. I think.
Yeah, through the fountain.
Yeah.
We just gotta
That-
figure out where it goes.
That seems how lenient Josie is because he hates me.
Well, if we're outside of town now, we can put it portal here.
That's too far away.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Roll.
I think you gave me like.
Let's do some rollies.
I guess I did say
roll
no
D20.
trans map. Yeah, I didn't like have an actual distance limit, but
No
I did say
transfer.
no trans map portals. That's true.
Okay, never mind then. Then
Wait a
I.
second. I got something for that. Hold on. Where is it?
You do?
So like.
He's tired of my shit.
So I can definitely put a portal in the bank.
Wait, so did I miss something? Dio's gonna remove the gas?
He's gonna remove the
Removing
gas.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Odin made a deal with him.
What if he backstabs us?
Oh,
You don't know.
Possible.
He will.
Should
Should
someone
have
go
those
and check
emergency-
to make sure the gas is disconnected or shut off or whatever? Just because we can't fully 100% trust him.
Yeah,
I
we
mean-
can throw a chicken through the door. See what happens.
In the bank?
Hmm.
Okay.
In place of what D20 roll? A roll to convince the DM?
Yeah.
I don't think that's how this works. Okay, I
We're
can give you a
combining
yes or
stuff.
no.
We're combining
I don't.
stuff.
But that. So
I'm gonna-
what's your question going to be? Will
My
you let
question
us
is,
do this?
You're gonna let us do this, and I'm gonna roll a d20 and or flip a coin, and yes, it's gonna be heads, and then and then I can combo that with the coin of certainty, which always lands on heads.
Listen,
Wombo
here's
combos and
what
shit
I'll
all the
give
way
you,
out.
Wheelie, because like I don't think, logically speaking, you can put a portal inside the bank and outside the bank, but I don't think I can let you put the second portal like outside of the city.
I noticed it outside the city. I met in the Gallo. Inside the
We don't
Uh,
inside
want
the
to
main
show
room.
up in the gala with a
From
whole
the
bunch of
bank?
money.
I mean, I'll let you do that.
we
Honestly,
should go to
like,
Mark's house.
We need the portals, so that the chosen can get to the bank. If you don't have that, then you won't be able to unlock the bank
Well,
to
the
begin
chosen
with.
can walk with us from the gala to the bank.
Well, I guess you need to somehow make it not as suspicious because you're also going to be watched by like a bunch of Warforged.
Won't they see the portal though?
If I put it somewhere discreetly, like in a closet or something like that.
What if you fail the like the dice check, right? Like you have to, since you're aiming, you have to like actually roll a dice for that.
If
I
have
mean,
to-
no. What if you fail at putting it at a specific location?
I'm gonna be so mad at Josie, like make me fucking fail if I literally am putting it like 5 feet in front of me.
yeah, you wouldn't
like
have
how
to
we're-
roll for that.
I like how we're still talking, and like Pog is like,
We're talking and
Yeah,
walking
go-
to the meat market.
Yeah, go to your like locations to do stuff instead of like talking
I
over
just-
plans we're never gonna accomplish.
Like, out of character, I just want to remind you guys that everything you just spoke about falls off the window if on step 1 someone rolls a 1. Like, that's D&D. You shouldn't be talking for like 5 hours about a plan. You should just go to a place, because you have to think about it. We've been talking for like a full like day and a half here. Do we have a campfire or something?
We're at Mark's.
oh, we're walking to the meat market from out of town.
True.
Yeah, we've been walking
Yeah.
for a day and a half now. Okay, well, you know what I
No,
mean? Like,
we've
at
been
some point
doing
you have to go.
stuff.
We slept?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
House
that's fair.
fly.
That's fair. That's fair.
Try to guilt you for some reason. I don't know.
I slept with a noble.
Oh, that's pretty hot.
Got some pretzels. I mean,
Anyways, I feel like we should do something, because the more plans we make, the more chances we have of just rolling a nat 1 on the first part of the plan, and that's the end of it.
no,
Danger's
dude.
getting fight happy because we haven't been into combat in a while, so he just wants to go.
Yeah, Pog's a little grumpy. He feels like that's a lot of talking, not enough action.
You guys have no
Exactly.
idea when Dio was talking shit about us. Ooh, I was ready.
I wasn't gonna fight
Oops,
you in the
sorry.
middle of a crowded city where also the city hates us. So
Well, you're lucky I wasn't there.
All right, let's go to the meat market.
Meat.
Yeah, I'll go to.
Oh.
Oh no.
Go
wait.
talk to a recently dead somebody.
I know that like
in the store.
oh shit. That also means that the owner of this store is also gonna be there. Actually, you know what? You could kill
What is-
him if he's evil.
What is Shantytown?
Shantytown
Shanty.
is yeah, a shantytown. So that's not like a shantytown is like basically in in a walled city, it would be like the buildings that are outside the walls, pretty much. That's what a shantytown is by definition.
So
Okay.
is it like
Yeah.
The poor of the slums, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I guess from what I looked up online, it usually is like less affluent because they don't have the protections of the city walls, but it's I think strictly speaking it refers to the fact that it's outside of a wall, like an
Okay.
established district.
Okay.
I am just getting some things set up real quick, and I'll be ready soon.
who's going to meet Meadows besides me and
I will.
Dimitri? Okay.
I'm coming too. It sounds delicious. I mean, wait, where's my token?
I think it's down there somewhere.
I see it. I see it. I see it. I'm here.
All right. Yeah.
Got the slave dogs.
Is there any meat?
Yeah.
There is a lot of
We'll
meat.
do one thing. We'll do one thing at a time. Let's do Meat Meadows first. Okay. So yeah, I mean this is great because just drag your tokens where you want to go, and then you're going to be the ones that are involved in any interactions. Okay. So Wheelie, Eragon, Isarya, you walk across the city through the markets, which by the way is beautiful. It's very busy. If there were a plague, it would be very bad, but that's not the case. But you walk past the city walls, and the scenery begins to change. It goes from one of like busy buildings and street stalls and tents of all sorts of merchants selling their exotic spices and foreign rugs and tapestries and all that. And you walk past, and the sound changes from one of just the usual chattering of people to the squeals and grunts of livestock and cattle. And as you sort of walk out of the city walls towards Meat Meadows, your noses are filled with a distinctive pungent aroma of freshly as well as less than fresh slaughtered meat.
It smells like heaven.
Gross.
I can open up the trash can where I found a bunch of meat.
So there's the other thing.
No.
At the location where you tried to break into that house, there's a couple of Warforged standing guard. They don't pay you any mind as you walk there, though. But they are sort of like they're standing outside of that building you broke into.
I do not trust my crew. I do not trust my persuasion, guys.
So, what do you want me to tell him, Wheelie?
Oh, I hear some typing. Who's with us? Isarya, Eragon, Galadriel, and Pog.
So who wants to talk to one of these dead bodies, or are we just gonna look around and see if we can find a fresh, possibly dead one?
You don't see dead bodies. You don't.
we don't.
Yeah. You
It's
don't see
cut up
dead
people.
bodies.
The dead body is in that butcher store. The dead body of the chosen is in that butcher store, which
Oh,
is
it's in the
surrounded by
store. Okay.
Warforged.
Yeah, like I want to
Okay.
be clear. Any articles of meat on display are not like obviously from people.
Okay.
They're just like the usual smatterings of butchery stuff. The stores are also populated at this time. And the other thing is, yeah, I mean, like, the crime scene has been, like, sort of boarded off. There's a couple of people inside, just sort of, like, looking around, trying to figure out what's going on here. But it is up to you what you want to happen next.
Are there people entering the store, or is it just completely closed off?
The one that has been broken into, there's nobody walking in and out of it, but there are a couple of people in it. One of them is wearing a, like, it looks like a butcher's smock and is currently standing behind a table and just doing butchery things.
I want to approach him.
Okay. Yeah, so you confidently walk in between the two warforged that are like standing outside this door. And you walk on in and you smell some nice stuff. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Eragon. I'll just make myself look like Okra.
Damn.
Okay.
I know, Edward.
We're fine. Yeah, so there's this like, not portly. They're like, what's that word? They have muscle. That much is clear. But
Burly?
they also have like, yeah, burly. There you go. Burly. There you go. It's not like they're ripped, right? But like they have the muscles just from years and years of like handling livestock and cutting large pieces of meat. And he's you see him like he's holding a sharp cleaver and he just like brings it down hard on the leg of what looks to have been, you know, a pig or something. Yeah, he says, what can I get you? Sorry about the door. Had an incident last night.
Okay, can I buy some beef?
Yeah, how much you need?
A couple of pounds.
What happened? What happened here? This store is the only one with like warforged surrounding it, compared to the other stores.
No, they weren't here. They just came last night. We had a, looks like someone tried to break in.
Is there any?
Yeah.
Is there like anything particularly special about this store to be like broken down, or is it just like a common thing in Hildebrand?
I don't know. We live outside the city walls. Can't afford the same protection that all those rich uppity people have. He's weighing out some pieces of beef for you, and he's like, "You want the prime stuff, or just any piece will do?"
Prime, the
Where
good
does it come
stuff.
from?
These
Mm-hmm.
out there, and he sort of jerks his chin towards the farmlands out there, where you can see cattle and livestock and all the general smatterings of meat animals just grazing in the fields.
Do you supply a lot of people with your livestock?
Oh yeah. We work together, help keep the city afloat. People love their meat around here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you
Relatable.
give it to the
I've seen-
nobles?
Well, I don't personally see any of them. We've got this whole supply chain thing, you know.
I'm gonna make an insight check, considering I did see a noble
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and make an insight check with advantage?
Can I make an insight check too? I have my heart class.
Yeah, you can. What is the heart? What does that do again?
Okay, let me pull up the file.
I guess the only thing I know is that nobles do come here.
It has +2 in all, so I have advantage and have +2 in all insight checks.
Oh, well there you go. So just make your insight check and add a +2.
Oh, well, advantage.
Well, you get to roll. You got to roll again.
You're kidding. Okay, never.
Hey, the meat looks good though.
Ah, damn it.
I mean, honestly, Wheelie, like for you, it doesn't take much for you to connect the dots, cause like you've seen body parts.
Yes, but I just want to know this guy's like innocent, which let's be honest, he's completely not, since there's like a literally body of a chosen
He's
inside the cellar.
definitely not innocent. That is correct. Yes.
I just want to know what he's like.
What he's like? I don't really know if you can get that alone from an insight check, but you can like interact with him like a normal person would do.
How long have you been working in this store?
Yeah, and while you're talking to him, he's like kind of putting slabs of meat, and he says, "Just let me know when it's enough." As for me, I've been, I think it's been coming up about 20 years now. Came from a long, proud family line of butchers.
Was that around like how's your business since like you know, the previous ruler to Cervantes? Like, I guess you said that you come from a long line of butchers, so I'm curious to see like how things have been going.
Honestly, we haven't really noticed much of a change. Depruvia was alright, but it's not like anyone really pays attention to us butchers out here.
What was Depruvia like?
We kill, cut meat, supply the town.
No,
That's enough for us.
So Depruvio kills, cuts. Wait, so Depruvio kills, cuts, supplies meat to you butchers?
No, sorry. I thought you were asking a question out of character. Because you weren't using your voice, you see, it's very confusing. Depruvio, I mean, he was alright. Definitely was born into nobility. Didn't know how to swing a sword for shit, that's for sure, but didn't affect my job. Hey, is this enough meat? It's, the scale's like, it's getting pretty heavy. There's like 30 pounds of meat on there now.
Can I discern whether it looks like well, I guess we wouldn't know.
But you can roll, I mean, based on what Wheelie told you, you may be a little suspicious, right? You can go ahead and roll investigation on the meat that's on the scale that is slowly rising.
I'm like trying to distract. I'm like trying to distract him so that someone could like get into the cellar and talk to the dead chosen.
Hey, sir, there's like 80 pounds of grade A beef slices on the scale. You're gonna buy out my day stock, which I'm fine with. Is this enough for you?
How much is it currently?
Like 800 gold. This is primo stuff here. Is your friend okay? He doesn't really seem to be responding to anything.
Wheelie, is that enough meat for you?
That's Eragon,
I'm not buying it.
Oh.
For me.
Eragon, is that enough for you?
How much is it?
800 gold.
gold.
There's 80 pounds of grade A beef on the scale.
I see. Well, I don't have that amount of money.
I mean, I can take some off. You just didn't let me know when to stop.
True. Sorry.
It's fine. It's very what's the word? Appetizing. I understand. Sometimes you get lost in the meat.
Okay, I'll take about 7% of that.
Could you do the math for me on that one?
Okay. Let me do a little bit of mental math here.
That seems like an oddly specific value as well. Most people work in percentages of the multiples of 5.
It's 56 gold.
56 gold. Yes.
So 5.6 pounds.
Yes.
All right. Is it okay if we round that to 6?
Sure.
All right. You know, just for being a nice guy, Take 6 pounds for 57.
All right, cool.
All right. He hands you, dude, 6 pounds of like grade A beef. That's a lot.
I know.
Right.
He really did 80. I'm like, what?
I mean, you didn't tell him to stop. All right. And you conduct the transaction. He bags it up real nice. It's got, like, man, the marbling. It's so nice, and that fat cap just delectable.
All right.
Is there anything else I can get you fine, ladies?
Ladies.
You didn't answer my question. Why do you have a Warforged outside if you claim that you can't afford security?
I don't think I said that I couldn't afford security.
You said you were poor and you can't keep up with society.
I don't think I said that. Did I say that?
I think so, because you said that he lived outside of the city and was poor and didn't. Did you say that?
Did I say that? I thought I just said that, like, he didn't really care about what happened with the change of leadership. Oh, wait, no, you're right. Yeah, not affording the comforts of living within the city walls. Okay, no, I see.
That's different, I guess.
Yeah, no, I mean, sorry. I mean, I guess just, like, also retcon. I mean, like, my shop was broken into, and I asked these fine gentle bots here.
We're actually pretty handy. Do you want us to be some muscle, hired muscle?
We could check around and see if, like, maybe the robber is still here.
We have a lot of investigations.
Roll deception, I think, unless you're actually telling the truth.
Am I telling the truth?
Who's telling the truth?
God damn it, I am telling the truth.
Oh, if you were telling the truth, sorry, then if you actually wanted to be hired muscle, then that would just be persuasion. But I'll take the same roll and just change it to persuasion.
Yeah, I was like seeing if I could like be hired muscle. I was just trying to reinforce his Isarya.
I mean, Eragon didn't say anything, but 12. Yeah.
We have really effective ways of finding out information and stuff. Have contacts in the seedier places of town. It's up to you.
No, it is definitely. I'm just thinking, but I think I have enough security with these two lads around.
But are they actually investigating for you and figuring out who broke into your place?
Well, I guess in that sense, no. If you want to look around your I am thinking.
Stop.
You're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I mean, what if they're trying to take your stock? Like, and this is your livelihood, right? Why would...
No, that's a good point. It would be good to know who did this.
Okay.
You said
What are you
you're,
looking for? What's up?
I am kind of curious about how. What the heck? I'm gonna ignore that. I am kind of curious about like the way you can, gather your meat and stuff like that. Does your like family take like tours or something like that towards people?
We don't know. That's not something.
You don't know. You don't know.
No, as in we don't do tours. That's not something we do. No, as in N-O, not K-N-O-W. Listen, as long as I don't have to pay you, if you want to look for clues or do whatever it is with your detective stuff, feel free. Just leave the meat alone. Try to keep a relatively clean work environment here.
Yeah, definitely.
Clean working environment.
Well,
Is there like a infestation problem, like rats and stuff like that, or
No,
dogs?
there's not. You just want to make sure that your workstation and hands are clean when you're handling meat.
You do?
Yes.
Is that like the reason for I mean, I'm actually interested in how you like procure meat and stuff like that then.
I mean, you can watch me do my job if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, like you can like describe your process of how you can like make meat and like, cook them up, salt them, stuff like that. I'm trying to distract him, god damn it.
We don't salt. Oh, why did you
He's saying
say
that,
that
I'm gonna
part,
be like,
say that part out loud.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that.
Okay,
gonna
Wheelie's
go
trying to. Okay, I see.
around back.
Yeah.
You guys try to sneak into the cellar, but I'm trying to talk to him.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay.
So I need to do persuasion. Contested with insight. His insight.
Honestly, I think this is an attacking thing.
It's an action though.
Oh, I guess you're doing the if you succeed, okay, isn't hostile. Yeah, I mean, okay. Wisdom. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. It's a good thing because you tied, but since he has a -2 and you have a -1, so I think that means he loses out. Okay.
Alright, you guys have a minute to go and like sneak into the cellar then. But I can still stall him, so.
yeah.
So
Cool.
I guess like can you explain how you butchers manage to keep your pride and joy and like cooking these meats and stuff like that? Because I mean, I guess I haven't usually seen this type of butchery.
No, I don't think I've met anybody as passionate about butchering as you are. And,
I like had some experience in butchering. Cutting up. I killed 3 rats. And we tried to make hamburgers out of it, but I didn't do a good job of butchering since there's like a lot of.
While this is going on, yeah, you guys go to the back. So there's this cellar door, which Wheelie saw. There's a padlock on it.
Okay, is there a lock picking check or like?
I mean,
I have
you can't really lockpick unless you have the tools to pick locks.
Well, I have let's see. What do I have? I have a crowbar.
Okay, that wouldn't be a lockpicking check.
I have a crowbar. I have thieves' tools in my tool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, thieves' tools is lockpicks then. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'm a pickpocket.
Do you have proficiency with thieves' tools?
If that's no, but I just have
Okay.
it. So I'm not really sure what that means, to be honest.
Yeah, so thieves tools are just basically like stuff you would use to break into places, which would include lockpicks. If you don't have proficiency, if you did, it would be in your proficiencies box.
Yeah, I don't have it then.
So then it would just be a dexterity check.
Wait, let me check to see if it's so I have spear, sling, sickle, mace. Wow. Yeah, no. Okay, so it'll be a what?
It would just be a dexterity
Dexterity
check.
check.
Okay. Where's my dex?
Somewhere
Oh.
on the left.
Oh, okay.
13. No dice. The pick snaps. You don't make a horrendous sound though, because you are just trying to pick a lock. And you look around really quick to see if anyone notices.
Okay.
Which nobody really does, because you're like kind of just in the back.
Can
You
I
have
try
an extra
again?
one of
Do I have
those?
another pick?
Can't you just
Yeah, you
like turn into an ant and crawl through the?
I could.
You'd be stuck under the cellar once you transform back into a human.
Well, he can
I have two wild
transform
shapes.
in there,
Oh, okay.
and then
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
D,
Well,
if you
do you
want to
have
do
to
something, you're more
take-
than welcome to. But
But yeah, D can
Alright.
try as well. So.
yeah, I'm gonna borrow his thieves' tools and try.
yeah, I mean, you can keep
Before
trying.
we-
We just keep trying until we get
No,
it.
it's not. I think like each of them comes with like 5 lockpicks or something, so it's not like infinite. Yeah, no,
Okay.
it also snaps in your hands.
Okay.
Let me
Maybe
try
put it in
again.
that.
Wait, I don't want to transfer.
Okay, no,
Oh my
you go. You go. You go.
you
You go.
guys are really bad at this.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey, okay, there we go. 4th time's the charm. Yeah, it's been. I don't know how your characters felt, but like you are trying to like secretly break in to a locked room, so nerves might have been a little high by the time the 3rd lockpick was broken. But D, you managed to with your deft dwarven hands, spring the lock as it sort of clicks open, and padlock is open now.
We're just gonna.
Oh wait, I've been using the wrong decks. Wait, what?
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter, so.
Oh,
you-
okay. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm just
go
gonna
in.
kind of sneak inside.
All right. Yeah. Nobody's looking. You're in like you have like a nice corner thing. Okay, so you go down into the cellar, and the temperature is immediately colder. And you see the same thing that Willy sees. Hanging from the ceiling are hooks upon which various pieces of meat are hooked onto. And there's also a bunch of crates just sort of sitting around. It's pretty cold down there.
Brr.
Okay.
And
Can I see what's in the crates and stuff? Like if I just kind of rummage around.
Yeah, you can do that.
Would they have like advantage if I told them they're looking if there is a body in there, or is it just like?
So, I think what we're gonna do is that you sort of look around, and there's crates that are like just sort of not nailed down, whatever. There's like open ones and stuff like that too. And those you just find like pieces of meat. There are a couple of crates that have like sort of nails hammered on top of them.
Okay.
So we open those and see what's in there.
Yeah, I don't think you just open it though.
I have a crowbar.
Okay. So now, how would you like to open it?
I'm gonna jab that thing in there and use my lever arm and push it down to
Okay.
pull it up.
Go ahead
Open.
and make a strength check, and then a stealth check.
Oh shit. Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna speak into my stone and be like, "Wheelie, we're opening boxes. Keep him distracted longer."
I do want to say, how would he hear that, but not the person he's speaking
Oh,
to?
never mind.
Well, here's what I'll give you. With that strength check, you do pry the lid open, but
At
really
this-
from ups. Okay.
Yeah, like the moment I hear that sound and he's like, "What was that?" I'm just gonna
What
be
was
like, I bite my tongue as loud as possible. I was like, sorry.
You bite your tongue off?
Yeah, I just like try to make as much as a loud noise as possible. It was to explain that loud noise.
This is teeth clicking, you see.
Sorry. Sorry,
Go, hold on. Make a go ahead and roll 1d4.
Nice.
Okay, you take one slicing damage, I guess, slashing damage or piercing. I don't even know. You take 1 damage, and then make a deception check, I guess.
Oh.
What was that?
Ow! Sorry. Yeah, I tend to scream too loud when I was talking.
You're bleeding. Are you okay?
That tends to happen a lot. Don't worry about it.
Do you need like a doctor or?
No, I think if you
listen,
have like
I know.
towels or like just water, that would be nice. Don't worry about it. I understand that hygienic issues, although actually I don't understand why, but you want to keep this clean.
I know first aid, like it's just a thing we in case accidents or anything happen. Here, let me see your tongue.
Cross contamination. Ew.
Oh.
I'm washing my hands first. Gosh, what do you think I am?
That was out of character. I'm not there.
Okay. I don't think you guys down there know, but it made a very loud sound. Although you also heard a scream from upstairs, like almost a second after the lid hits the ground. And both of you like duck behind crates and boxes, and you're waiting for an uncomfortable 5 minutes. But you don't hear any footsteps or the approach of anything. And then you think the coast is clear.
Okay. So what was in the box?
What's in the box?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Fuck
you, stupid!
I could know myself.
No, it's not nothing. There's some pieces of meat on top.
Great. They look delicious.
Yeah, they do
Okay.
look delicious. Want to make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, fuck.
Does it look like it's like trying to hide shit, or?
I'm just so good at this, honestly.
I mean, you can roll investigation, or you could stick your hand in there.
I'm gonna roll investigation first.
Okay.
Not bad, but
Maybe.
fuck it, I'm gonna look through it.
All right. You peer over, and you stick your hand in there. It's got that slightly frozen meat feel. And you're just kind of rummaging around. Eragon, you see, I guess Erica, you see D just sort of like get shoulder deep in this crate of meat. And as you're feeling around, you feel your hand like lock with something else's hand.
Like dead, or is it
Like you like
grabbing my hand?
You like it's not grabbing your hand, but it's like you grabbed, interlaced your fingers with a hand.
That's gross.
And try not to scream.
As you pull your
And I'm
hand
gonna pull
out,
it out.
as you pull your arm out, there's just like a severed hand. It's kind of hairy too.
Not a chosen. Who cares?
I mean, could this be the chosen, or like some random? Maybe this guy's just like a psychopath, sociopath.
I did say that he has a dead body in a cellar.
True.
Can we look for the dead body?
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe
I
they
mean,
have-
honestly, you guys just like, you guys start like taking out pieces of meat, and some of it is just like livestock meat. But sort of in like a twisted jigsaw puzzle, you begin slowly piecing together a person. They don't look like anybody you recognize. They don't have any tattoos or anything like that. It's just a person.
Are there any
that
like
was hacked
papers
up.
or?
You can go ahead and roll perception check.
Okay.
Just like trying to look around the room, see if there's anything else of note. You are more off-put by the fact that you put together a jigsaw puzzle.
So
A
I
fleshy
currently
jigsaw
found
puzzle.
I found a head, right?
You found a hand, and you and Eragon started taking meat out of this crate, which you just busted open, and you put together like a fully formed person.
Okay,
God.
I'm gonna stuff the head in my bag of holding.
Like, okay.
Right. I think we found what we were looking for. Let's get out of here.
No, there's no tattoos on it.
Oh, should we keep looking then?
Yes, keep looking. I'm trying to distract this guy as long as I can until you.
Okay, there's more
Yeah, well,
crates.
I'm keeping the head in the bag of holding. We could use it for later.
Yes, keep your keep the body parts. Get the guy with the tattoo.
Okay,
Um,
we're specifically looking for that, for the guy with
So
the tattoo.
there are more crates, right?
That wheelie
There are
told.
more crates. Yes, there are more crates.
How
and
many,
They
like-
are. I mean, of the ones that are like bolted down, there's maybe like 5 others.
Okay. I want to open all of them. Okay. I want to open all of them.
Okay.
Okay, but before I do, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Does that let you make all stealth checks in general, or just stealth checks with relating to like movement?
Let me check.
Cause like I if it can dampen sound, I will allow it, but like I'm not sure if it does.
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you. So I assume it's sound as well.
Okay, so it should work.
I guess so. Yeah.
While he's opening everything up, I'm gonna go behind him and like dig through everything, and then once we find what we're looking for or don't find, I'm gonna rearrange everything as best as I can and close it
Okay.
as if
Okay.
we weren't there.
Okay, so at this point it's definitely been like maybe half an hour for you guys, and the guy up there is having the time of his life explaining his passion to you, and he says, hey, your friends have been gone for a while. Are they like
I guess they might have left without me, but that should be fine. They did pay for the meat anyways, but I'm just more I'm more enthralled on your love for cutting meat and the way that you have been slicing and dicing all of these like prime grade
you flatter me.
animals.
I will need you to make a deception check though.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
We gotta hurry, Eric.
I mean, I'm trying.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to the bots. Could you just look around real quick? And one of them nods, and Wheelie, you see it walk around towards the back. So you guys down there don't know of this, but at this point you've cracked open all of the crates and are just looking for any semblance of like anything that could have been a chosen.
So hey bots, I bite my tongue again.
I don't think that's gonna do anything. It's like,
Well, can I like this? I just want to distract it.
Are you okay?
It's just bots. Help! Oh, dang it again! I'm trying to distract the bots. Deception again.
Yeah, I guess deception. I don't really know if deception's the right one to make here. Okay, you get one of their attentions. The second one continues. The second one's out of eyesight at this point, but one of them is like, hold on. Wait, where's my button? Here it is.
Query. Do you need help, citizen?
Yes, do you have like medicine and like stuff like that that heals me from biting my tongue again?
Request. Please close your eyes and open your mouth.
Why do I need to close my eyes?
He's gonna French you.
But you were just rummaging through things. At this point, so you guys definitely hear footsteps. And maybe like realize, oh shoot, we never like put the padlock back on the cellar.
I did that on purpose.
This point, yeah, I mean, at this point, you're just throwing pieces of meat everywhere. So this is tough because you don't see what Wheelie describes. Like, he described a full body with its heart missing, but you find bits and pieces of tattooed body parts. That I guess you've never seen it chosen before, but these would sort of resemble what Wheelie described to you.
Oh my god. I think we found the chosen.
Is there a head?
No.
Shit.
Okay.
You have like the top left of their torso.
Let's just take the torso and skedaddle.
It won't. I don't think it'll fit into my bag of holding.
Okay, I'll just keep it with me.
Just put it underneath my cloak.
Underneath my cloak.
You give me a humpback.
Oh my god! Wait, we can totally do that.
I will need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no, not again.
Why
did I have to go through?
How does the glasses work again? Guided.
Let's see. It says they appear to be once per day. When you place them on your face, they show you a view of exactly what you can see without them on, but exactly 1 hour into the past. They also tint your view. Okay. But I don't know how long that body has been in there. Is there a way to discern how frozen it is, or maybe how aged it looks?
So here's the thing, because you hand this torso over to Eragon to hide under his cloak, and you just see him like bite down into it and just start eating it.
Jesus, wait, we're supposed to hide that.
I'm sorry, but it just tastes so good.
I'm gonna try to pull it away from him.
I'm gonna bat my hand at her.
Both of you are making strength checks.
Okay.
Wow! Look at you, strong woman. Yeah, Eragon's like trying to use his height to his advantage. I guess Erica's trying to use her height to her advantage, and she has her hand. Yeah, she has her hand on your head, but you just sort of like tackle her to the ground as she drops this torso, now missing a hunk of its flesh onto the ground. And as you collide into the ground, and you see Erica's eyes, like they were glazed over, but they snap out of it, and you turn around, and right in that doorway is a Warforged.
Oh no.
Who looks at both of you. And let me just draw this real. I'll draw it if we get into like an actual encounter, but we'll see. But he says, it says,
Command, please drop your weapons and come with me peacefully.
We don't. What?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to find a snack.
You see the juices dripping down the sides of her mouth.
Did he say something?
Yeah, he has an insatiable thirst for raw meat, frozen raw meat.
Irrelevant. Please drop your weapons and come with me peacefully.
I don't have any weapons. What are you talking about?
Okay. And it begins walking up to you, and it takes out a pair of
I'm gonna charm
handcuffs. Okay. Oh, but you're too slow. How unfortunate.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just waiting. Yeah.
What level am I casting it at? First level, because it's only one person. Spell save, DC 14.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Here we go.
Please. Oh, fuck! God damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Polymorph on him.
Okay, yeah, it begins
saying, warning, hostile spell detected.
and as it like draws, it's great. It's got a huge silver sword. You run up to it and like just kind of oh, I guess it's a ranged attack. Okay, I thought it was touch. So they have this. Okay, what am I rolling here? Wisdom, another wisdom saving throw. Okay, here we go.
What are you transforming it into?
Oh my god!
Nothing apparently.
Never mind.
And it finishes drawing its sword and gets into ready position. And you guys are going to be initiative, but I am going to jump to a different group.
Okay. I'll be right back then.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. So there was a second group. You guys were checking out the slaves' quarters / slaves' docks, right?
Yeah, I joined Flinty instead of going to the meat market.
Okay. Also, if you guys think it's a good time to take a break, we can. But I know you're just kind of sitting by and watching them, so.
We can take a break and come back to it if anybody sounds like the people that were just talking need to have a break.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
We can pause.
Okay, then we'll come back and we'll do your thing.
Right, BRB then.
Sounds good. Welcome back. What does putting doggos to bed involve? Because that sounds adorable.
They're kenneled at night, so I make sure that they finish eating and go potty and stuff, and then put them to bed.
I see. I thought you like actually tucked them in or something. Because that's a very, I feel like that's a very reasonable thing to assume. Because some dogs are like real big babies.
Yeah, Reagan, my schnauzer, is the only one that sleeps with me. Like, he refuses to do kennel.
Okay. Well, it sounds like the slave docks crew is back, so we'll just hop right in. So you'd be doing this concurrently with whatever happened up there in Meat Meadows. But as you sort of part ways and walk towards the slave district, security is tighter here, but it's not like it's a restricted area, at least from what you can tell. And in terms of appearance, so you are closer towards the docks. That sort of nice sea breeze is quite evident here. And the ground underneath, the cobblestone ground underneath has like little puddles of seawater just sort of splattered about. You look around and it's quite a production. There's like large buildings that have like what can only be assumed to be enormous capacity for people. You see a bunch of I guess for like, yeah, I mean, you see a bunch of they all have that brand on them. You also see a line of, I guess, imported ones, for lack of a better word, that are being led towards one of these sort of central buildings, and they are all shackled together. But other than the new imports, a lot of them seem to be kind of just meandering. There are a lot of Warforged around here. So what would you like to do?
Are there normal people, or are these all slaves walking around? Or
If
are they
there,
walking
if
around?
if there were normal people, they are far outnumbered.
Okay, and then the slaves are just like doing their own thing.
Yeah, I mean they're
Or-
like doing work kind of, but like a lot of them are just kind of mulling about.
Okay. Well, this is the docks, you said?
3 is the quarters,
no,
4 is
quarters.
the docks, I think.
Okay. So we are in the quarters.
Yes.
So is there like shopping and stuff in the quarters, or is this just where they sleep?
You know what? It's kind of like a mini district, right? Except if it were like entirely run by slaves. I mean, it's definitely not as nice as like any other district, but like they live here and they kind of make do. I don't really think they're shopping. They kind of just like help each other, that sort of thing.
Okay.
If there were transactions, it wouldn't be done in like stalls or anything like that.
What can we, I guess maybe look for someone to talk to. I don't know. What do you want to do, Flinty?
Well, I have some ramen noodles in my ration kit. Maybe this is worth money here.
Maybe.
Or is that prison? I don't remember.
What about you, Odin and Ganondorf? Because please interact with each other. And Pog.
We're not in the slaves. We're.
Oh yes, you guys should
Ganondorf,
adventure the
we're going to
sewers.
Sewers.
Yes. Okay. And Pog's with you. Sorry. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so it's just us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go talk to those slaves who are just like maybe sitting, doing
So we're
I
just
don't know,
gonna walk
hanging
down the
out.
street and kind of observe what's going on, and maybe see someone that's just sitting there by their lonesome self. Maybe we could just talk to them.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah. No, that I think I like that. As you sort of walk, because both of you are incognito. I guess you're not wearing the dresses. That would be a little much, wouldn't it?
Right, we're
Yeah.
not wearing it right now.
Just our
Yeah.
disguises.
But you notice that like a lot of them kind of avert your gaze as you walk by, and you approach a long-haired elf who is kind of just like was looking at the scenery, but then like as soon as you got in front of him, he just looked straight down.
Hi.
Pull up my ramen noodles. I'm gonna
Are
like
they-
open the spice pack and like mix it with the dry noodles and crush it around and be like, "You want a snack?"
This is only. Are they poor slaves? I mean, just because they're slaves doesn't mean they're poor. Or does it?
No, I mean, you know what? Kudos to you for not making assumptions, but they definitely are poor.
Okay.
He
All
looks
right.
up at you, and like you can read his eyes. It's like as if he's asking, "Is this a trick?"
I'm gonna take a bite of it. Like, and I'll give him the bag.
Okay, slightly patronizing, but effective. Yeah. And then I guess as you offer this aluminum bag, with this like chunk of now I kind of want to eat one, but I really shouldn't.
Right?
He like nibbles on it a little bit, and then like, that MSG, so tasty. And you just like Yeah, I mean, he just kind of eats it slowly. But now he's sort of like looking at both of you quizzically
We were
while
just
munching on your ramen
wondering.
noodles.
Right. Hi. We're just wondering if you could help us out. We're looking for someone that was in charge, or maybe someone that we can ask questions to that might know a little bit of background of this place.
As he's munching on these nudes, he extends a long wiry arm with thin fingers, and he points towards a rather prominent building where you can see a lot of traffic. There's actually like a line of imported slaves that extend out from the front door.
Okay, are we looking for a particular person? Can you give us a name? We can give you some more food for that information.
Yeah, I mean, he swallows and just says, "Slave master."
Are you like a working slave or a sex slave or forced child labor? I mean, I don't know.
Sorry. Common difficult? I'm slave.
Oh. Where do you work?
Here? New
You
here.
work on this. Oh, new here. Okay. How do you get a job if you were a slave?
Shrugs his shoulders.
Okay.
I do what I'm told.
Who tells you what to do?
People? Yes. Rich peoples? Slave master.
The slave master walk the streets?
Sometimes.
Can you show us where he lives?
He points towards that big building.
Okay. So Flinty, you want to go check out that big building? Not
Do it.
necessarily stand in the line because it looks really long, but see if there's another way in. Alright.
Okay. Yeah, you guys walk over. It's more towards the docks now, and there's just this large official-looking building with a long line of slaves that have not yet been branded. Or maybe you think they're slaves, but they don't have the brand on their necks, but they're in shackles, and they're just kind of standing in this long line extending at the front. There is another door, which I guess you walk into, and you find yourself in like a sort of weird reception room. There's like somebody there who's just like got his glasses on, low on his face, is staring down, writing on stuff. And without looking up from whatever he's writing, he just says, "Do you have an appointment?"
We don't. We were looking to talk to the slave master on how much money it might take to get a slave.
Yeah, no, Threthfield doesn't really like to see people unless he's got a pretty tight schedule. I can put you down for... Well, Saturday he's gonna be busy, so... There's a long wait list. Maybe next Tuesday?
That's not gonna work for us.
Just want to get more information. Like, can anyone just pony up the gold and get some help, or?
Not really, no.
What's the process here? You know, I'm getting pretty slammed at work in more ways than one. Lots of thirsty clients, if you know what I mean.
Unfortunately, I do. Well, barring extreme circumstances, most of the transactions are handled by her Baroness.
So that slave master. Got it.
No, by Baroness Cervantes.
Ah.
I'm
So-
not sure if I can say more than that.
Alright, so my chances are pretty low then, you'd say?
Given by your general ignorance on the subject, I would say yes.
That's too bad.
Where
Where do these
Go ahead.
where do these people come from? Where do you source them from?
Oh, all over. You know how it is. Well, maybe you don't, given how you speak. We... Can you make a charisma check real quick? Okay. I'll indulge your curiosity, just this once. This is not normally something that we'd really provide, but I suppose no one really has the gall to ask. But if you must know, we source these from, let's say, mercenaries, and they go out and look for suitable merchandise.
See, I was a mercenary once. Fun times.
I can tell by the way you dress.
Cool.
If there is
So,
nothing else, I am... Oh, okay,
where-
yes.
Yes. Okay. So, the Baroness. Where do we do these transactions? Is this at a bank or is it inside of the wall? Outside of the wall? Does she come here very often? How does that work?
As nicely as possible,
You're a robot.
you...
Nice, sweet prince.
In the nicest way possible,
There we go.
if you don't know how she performs these transactions, then I don't think you are in a position to learn.
Well, what else makes us positioned to learn other than the fact that we have money and we need help? We need some more information to go by, and we need these pretty quickly, and we're willing to pay more if we could get it done in a more timely fashion.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay. This is gonna suck.
Not too bad.
Not bad.
Pretty good. For
He
minus
stops writing, and he leans over, and he says, if you must know, twice a year, her Baroness holds these galas, and that is where these auctions happen. You see, not everyone can just own a slave in Hildebrand. But if you were perhaps interested in acquiring one, I would advise you to get on her good side. Get invited to one of these parties.
And that's all you have to do is just get on her good side to get on the list to get into a gala.
I am not she. But
Okay.
if that's what I would do.
Okay.
Do you have a slave?
I do not.
I
I
see.
feel like I work like one though.
Yeah. Maybe you should try getting on her good side.
Perhaps. I have no interest though.
Oh, good for you.
Much too much work.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
kind of pull Flinty aside and ask her, like, should we try to, like, stand in the slave line or to get
I was just
branded? Or, I mean, just.
No way. No, that doesn't sound pleasant. I think I was just curious about what this place was like, so I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
What, did
That
you want to
sounds
stay longer?
great. I mean, we might need help if things go awry. So, just trying to figure out how we could own, or at least, like, you know, find some help. Maybe we could, like, walk by the line and ask these slaves if they want to meet us somewhere and see if they want a job.
Wait. So you want to start a rebellion?
You don't think we're gonna need help?
These people seem pretty dumb. I don't know how much help they would be.
Okay. I mean, I'd much rather one of them be thrown at a warforged than one of us.
Meat shields. I don't know if we should start a revolt today.
Alright, well, at least we know where to come if we get stuck or we need to kind of duck out of sight, out of mind. So
That's true, we can blend in.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and meet up with the others and see if they found anything else out.
Yeah, I'll talk into my stone and be like...
Oh, that's right.
Or, I don't know, maybe I'll talk to Isarya and be like, what's going on over there?
I bit my tongue!
We're in some trouble.
You need backup?
Yes.
Do you need us to create
And I'm gonna cough.
You hear a really, really distant coming through the Stone of Far speech. You just hear like a...
Please, surrender peacefully, and no harm will come to you.
Oh, sounds like you should surrender peacefully.
Where are you guys at?
The meat meadow.
Meat meadow.
All the meat.
I wanted to go there. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll come there. Are you guys somewhere specific or?
And at that moment, you hear something like break, and you hear Isarya scream. Let's transition to the sewers team as you guys start running over to Meat Meadows. Sewers team. So I guess you look around for a manhole, and there is one that's just like right at the border between the shantytown and the main gate. But it'd be pretty suspicious if you just like jumped down there without doing any other prior preparation.
It's in the shantytown though, right?
It's like right outside the gates to the city proper.
All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab Mark's charred body and drag it over to the
It's still
sewer
there?
manhole.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you said it was pretty casual over there, so
I
I'm
guess
assuming
so,
nobody worried
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, it's fair. It's only been like a day, so I guess you still have the charred body outside the house.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
kind of messed up.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, we're sleeping in a dead man's house with mafia members, so.
All right.
So we're gonna drag that over and be like, "Hey, Ganondorf, can you open the manhole for me?"
Yep. I'll reach over and go pry up the manhole cover and open it up for him.
And I'm gonna throw Mark's body down it.
Okay. You're doing this with an
then-
eye shot of Warforged who don't really react.
Be like, oh shit, I forgot to grab his wallet. And I'm gonna go down there to retrieve it.
Did you like gift money? It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Shit,
Oh,
can you help me?
darn.
Can you help me?
Oh darn, we forgot his wallet. Yeah, I'll follow down after him.
Pog is gonna look in facepalm.
You eye over the Warforged to see if there's any reaction. Well, go ahead and roll deception.
Deception or stealth?
Deception.
Deception. Okay, they don't respond as you just like start descending down the ladder to these sewers.
All right,
Okay.
what do we see? What do we see?
Yeah. So, behold my masterpiece.
Gaza sucks.
Damn.
So the blue is the river, oranges are exits. I've drawn you 2 locations of interest. One I think is pretty, they're both pretty obvious, I think.
A castle.
Bank and castle?
You got the bank and the castle. Yeah. So that's like that's like the sort of an atrium where the main drainage would be. But you are down here. And these squares don't represent movement, so I'll just take off the grid because there's no way the sewers is this small.
Where we're at right now is where we just came down at.
Yep. It is dank and musty and dark, but Ganondorf and Pog are fine. Odin a little less so because he can't really see that far.
All right, then I guess I'll start.
Against my better judgment, I would like to light my torch.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
just make a dexterity saving throw real quick.
I'm gonna have to redraw this map because it's, oh my goodness.
You strike a match and there is a flare up like just in your immediate area as like all of the methane and sulfur just kind of combust in your face. You're gonna get a little bit of damage. Just like four fire damage. But it does that cool thing where like it sort of like spreads through the air and then dissipates. And hey, the area around your head smells a lot nicer now.
That's wonderful. And I can see, I'm assuming, or no?
Yes, you can see. Actually, it helps all of your visions. And as you look down, you see figures just kind of like lying on the ground.
I would like to go and investigate.
Yes, they don't look particularly dead. They're just kind of sleeping.
Oh shit. Can we, are they like humans?
Yeah, I mean, they are people kind. Their clothing is all tattered and torn and stuff.
Okay.
Some of them have brands on their necks.
That's interesting. I would like to try and wake up one that looks non-threatening.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you walk up to... Wow, those are some loud animals. Is anyone else hearing this?
Yeah.
You walk up to... I don't know what non-threatening is in your definition, but whatever they look like, they have Their hair is super messy and dirty. And, you know, she's got like smudge on her face and stuff. And you just kind of like, how do you wake her up?
I'm just going to use my foot and just like kick gently to kind of like rock them. Hey, are you awake?
I am now.
What are you doing here?
What are... and as she like kind of is groggy, she suddenly gets like a burst of adrenaline and backs up against the wall, and you see her hands scramble for like a really like just crappy shank, and she's like back up against the wall
Shield
pointing
bash.
at you. Okay, she didn't attack you, but okay.
I just want to knock her down.
yeah, go ahead and roll your strength. Yeah, as soon as she gets up, you just like, I mean, I don't know if you knock her down, but you just like kind of like press her up against the wall.
Yeah, I just want to like pin her, subdue her, so she can't like.
Yeah,
scurry
so
off
that's
too quickly.
that's exactly what happened.
Don't worry, we're not here to hurt you. Just looking for information.
Not very convincing when you do.
You're not seeming very non-threatening yourself.
Well, excuse me for jumping at a random well-dressed stranger in the sewers.
What do you? Why are you in the sewer? I'm just down here trying to do maintenance, and there's sleeping people everywhere. I'm just trying to get some information.
Perception check.
Perception or persuasion?
Oh, sorry, persuasion. I don't know why I said perception. You're not here to take me back, right?
And absolutely not. Take you back where?
I just... Listen, I'm a slave. I ran. I couldn't really get too far, obviously, but... I mean, living down here with a little bit of freedom is better than up there with none.
Are all of these people refugees?
Most of them, yeah.
How long have you guys been down here?
Me? Oh man, how long has it been at this point? Maybe like 3 years. A couple of them older. That guy, the scared one over there, he's only been down here for a couple of weeks. It's
Who
alright,
owns you
Malford.
guys? Are you guys all from the castle, or?
We come from different places. Me? I don't know. Some asshole.
Are you guys looking to get out of here, or?
You're
just
not here to do
wanna-
maintenance, are you?
Well, I mean, you know, no, we're not. But we're also no friends of the slavers.
I can say without a doubt that getting out of here would be all of our wishes and desires, but as you can see, we don't really amount to much, especially against those robots they have up there.
Sure, perhaps not in a fight. Are you guys able and willing to do what it takes to get out of here?
I am. I can't speak for all of us, but I'm sure you'll find a lot of willing bodies.
Do you guys have anybody that's like a leader down here, or is everybody just kind of independent?
I wouldn't say we have a leader. Recently, we've just been more focused on surviving, but...
That's fair. What do you make of this, Ganondorf?
How many of you live down here?
I think of the ones that I know, pretty sure last head count was around 21.
Do you know the sewers well?
Do
I'm
we know
assuming
the sewer
so.
as well. Yes, absolutely. If
Should be
you're
able
not
to
here to
show
do
us around?
maintenance, how good are you at being quiet? Because they do occasionally send some of those bots down here.
Oh, we're great at it.
I'll have to take your word with it.
Quiet.
We're very, very sneaky.
You guys follow this woman, female human, who tells you that her name is Isarya. Sneaky snacks, yes, amazing. And she sort of just like walks you through the sewers and points out notable places of interest and their relative exits. And let's say that like you get to around this cistern near the top, and as you're rounding a corner, whoa, these should not be on the objects level. As you're rounding a corner, you notice a light from the other bend, and she tells you all to like hide quickly. I'm gonna need you to make some stealth checks.
That includes you, Eternal, and Danger.
Yeah, Ganondorf and Pog need to make stealth checks too. Pog's so stealthy.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not wearing heavy armor. Actually,
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
not-
wearing heavy armor?
No, I can't tell this character.
Not you, Ganondorf.
I have a half
Oh.
plate.
Well, either way, you roll a 5.
That's true.
Yes.
And Odin definitely is wearing heavy armor. Okay, well this is a little unfortunate. And as you like, Odin and Ganondorf look in opposite directions and they jump and ram into each other, and like I guess Pog's just kind of caught in the middle. But you know, Isarya's just like, what was that? And as you turn and around this corner comes a Warforged who like immediately draws its weapon and pretty much says the same thing. Command surrender peacefully and you will not be harmed. Are you going to surrender peacefully?
I'm going to rage.
Okay.
I'm going to use the fact that I'm stealth to potentially do something later.
Okay.
But the thing is not talking to me, I'm assuming, because
It's not, no.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just staying stealth for the time being.
Hostile intent detected. Ready in combat mode.
Okay. Well, this is interesting because we definitely are at a point where everybody's going to be in initiative of some sort, but we're all sort of spread apart. Here's what we'll do. I want to give you guys... We might just do Theater of the Mind. So do your best at being descriptive of your actions. Use the environment to your advantage.
Should I...
What's up?
Should I roll? Actually, our character tokens isn't on here, so.
I think everybody is going to roll initiative. Let me move people's character tokens because okay, so Galadriel and Flinty are gonna be sort of running over, but yeah, let me just do this real quick. You guys, we'll move you all to the same page just so things are centralized, but you all are in different places. Let me see if I can draw out rough like battle maps real quick and dirty.
You just crit in initiative.
Damn.
Look at that.
Are we all rolling initiative right now?
Yeah, everybody's rolling initiative. You're all starting from different spots.
Okay, that's fine.
So we'll do this. There's this like cistern. It's got these sort of pathways branching off of it. If you need a new one, you can always add a new one.
Once again, Orca is just hiding. Not Orca.
I don't know. I don't know where. I don't know where Orza is. I don't really know if she followed you guys into the sewers, but I guess since you're kind of like her adoptive dad, I guess that's what happened.
She just hides.
Yeah. She's just chilling in the back. She's not a threat. All right, you've got this sort of like. This is real immersion breaking, isn't it, huh? But
oh my god,
worry. It's we're doing it. So you've got this like large cistern where things flow into. That's what you're looking at the sewers. It's a large drop. So we'll just kind of do relative positions, but this is where you guys are. Yeah. You're like around the bend to one of, oh, why are you in the back? No, I want you to be in the front because otherwise it's going to be really, really hard. Okay, there we go. This is your location. This is the Warforged, kind of standing at the edge. In here, this is a little bit more tricky because Isarya and Eragon, you're downstairs and there's definitely stuff to hide behind. I don't know what's going on in the farmlands. But let's say that there's a couple of boxes. Do I have a brown? Yeah, let's say you've got like something here and something here. Good enough for now. You guys were here. Warforged is here. Wheelie is upstairs. There was a Warforged that, so it's basically sprayed like oh, what's that thing? It basically like sprayed Neosporin into your tongue, and it burns. And as that happens, you hear two things come from its wrist. One of them is
suspicious characters detected in Meat Meadows. Backup as
what am I looking for?
Backup requested.
And almost like right after, you hear
stowaways in the sewers. Backup requested.
And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing a couple people in initiative, I think. I think it's just Pog. Pog needs to be in initiative.
I rolled initiative on.
You didn't collect your character.
I didn't collect my character. One sec.
It's okay.
I got this. Oh, you doing
Is Yoshi going on my turn?
Yes. Yoshi's going on your turn just to keep things simple.
Okay.
Same as Groot.
There we go.
Yep. I guess Groot. Yeah, Groot's just been chilling in your pocket.
Yep.
All right. Let me
roll again. Should be fine now.
Yes, it is. Okay. He should be in something.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see him.
Yeah.
There we go.
But he's tiny right now.
Okay.
So he's a
I
small
can't. I don't know
boy.
how to change that though.
I don't think you can, but I can. I got you.
Okay.
Okay. So all of them have requested backup. Wheelie, you're not in immediate danger, but stuff is going down. So first in the order is, I guess, Galadriel, and you are running. You're like a good distance away from Meat Meadows, but it'll probably, I don't know, you guys are like far, but as you're running, you see a bunch of Warforged running in the same direction as you guys. I guess if you want to interact with that, you can. Otherwise, you'll just spend your turn getting there.
You can also find a cart heading to the meat meadows.
You said a cart?
Yeah.
How far, like, how far away would it be?
I mean, you would, I don't know, you guys would be pretty far, like, if you, like, just ran, even if you dashed, I think it would probably take you, like, 2 or 3 turns to get there on foot.
Okay.
You're right on Yoshi.
I don't think I can, because I can only ride on a beast that's bigger than my size. I think it has to be like a large beast, and because me and Yoshi are about the same.
God, Yoshi sucks.
I
Wow.
suck? Okay.
No,
Yoshi.
he said Yoshi sucks. Yoshi spits into the Stone of Far speech.
No, my stone of first speech.
He raspberries at you specifically.
I'm not sure if I should interact with everybody that's running. I think I'm gonna use my turn to do my movement and also dash.
Yeah.
But can I like attack if someone attacks? They're not looking for me, right? Because
No,
they
they're
didn't
not.
say anything.
You
Okay.
you and Flinty are not at all suspicious.
Okay. So we're just gonna keep it that way for right now, and yeah, I'm gonna use my movement and my dash. So can you put me where you think that would be at, please?
Like roughly here with Yoshi following his mum.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
And then that's it. My turn.
Okay. Ganondorf, it is your turn. You only see a single Warforged who's kind of, just to give you a better idea, so on either side, there's like walkways that are just wide enough for one person. In the center is a stream of running sewage water. It's maybe like 5 feet. The surface of the water is maybe 5 feet below this walkway, and it all flows down into this large cistern.
How far away am I from this guy right now?
You would be pretty close. I think you're all on the same side. I guess Pog's in the middle, and I think Odin ended up leading. Oh, whoops! I made Pog a little wide. I did not mean to do that.
Before we rolled,
there we go.
Initiative. Would I have been able to go into rage?
I don't think so. So you'll have to use your bonus action to do that.
Okay. And I'll do that first. I'll go in rage. Then okay. I will move right up next to him and just recklessly attack him.
Okay. Yeah, I think I guess there's enough space for you to like squeeze around. Yeah, you know what? I'll allow it. On the cistern itself, there's really only enough room for one person to be next to each other. But as you run past your dazed comrades, you run up and go ahead and make an attack roll. That's a lot of dice that just exploded on my screen. Oh, right, you get 2 attacks. I forgot that's the thing that happened. Okay, so you're recklessly attacking.
Yes.
Okay. 11 and then 15 for a total of 26.
Yes.
permission granted to administer lethal force in the sewers.
All right, Pog, it is your turn. You are hidden.
Not for long.
I guess not.
So I cannot get close enough to touch because of the things, so I will just use Oh wait, no, I can't use that.
I think that the problem is at this point, it's been pushed beyond your line of sight, so you'd have to like run out towards the cistern to be able to see it if you wanted to make a ranged attack.
I just can't see the... Oh, okay, I saw. Okay, we're top right. My bad, okay. Oh, so I cannot cross the water, I guess.
You could try jumping over it.
Every time Pog jumps, he loses his pants.
I think you're overcomplicating things.
I think the best thing to do for now is going to be to bless Odin and Eternal and hope for the best.
Okay.
So I will use my regular action to cast Bless.
Sounds good.
Can't you like shoot?
Well, I would have to jump over
not
the
within line of
water,
sight.
and
Yeah, you can't see.
So then I only have a bonus action because it's probably an action to jump above the water, probably.
I
It's not
think
a regular move.
movement wouldn't cost your action because you're just moving.
What I'm doing, acrobatics, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be your action because you're just moving. You would have to make an athletics or acrobatics check to get across, but that wouldn't take your action to do because that is just movement.
There's also no, like, there's no, nothing like saying that he will, the thing will actually notice me if I just stay here, which is probably better than just jumping over the water. So, yeah, we'll see. But
yeah, I think
Bless
though,
doesn't reveal me.
Bless does use a vocal component though.
Yeah, for sure.
In
He
any
still
case,
doesn't
its
see
attention
me.
is not focused on you.
Yeah, he still doesn't see me. He can probably tell that there's something behind, but
yes, that's true.
And then I will use my bonus action to summon a dildo.
Okay.
So that's the attack roll for the.
Oh,
Ooh,
lordy, lordy.
Wait a second. I need to add it to the map. Oop, there we go.
Ganondorf, as you push this Warforged back, you see a flaming dildo materialize between you and just like give this Warforged a hard whack across the torso, and you see it bend unnaturally in response to the force behind this attack. That hits it for 16 damage. Because it is +1. Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Sounds good. Which one's next up? Oh, I don't want to jump in between initiatives here. That's kind of difficult. Okay, we'll go to Odin, and then I'm gonna go to the yeah, we'll do sewers, and then we'll okay, yeah. So Odin, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to. How long of a run is it around the circumference of this?
So it's maybe like 15 feet away from you, but you're just at the corner, and also it would be hard for you to get by Ganondorf because this walkway is really only wide enough for one person.
Yeah, I mean to like flank around the outside.
Oh, to like walk all the way around?
Yeah.
That would take a lot of movement. I think probably 60 feet.
All right, I'm going to try and just go that direction.
Okay.
I'll just go. Well, let's call it 30.
Yeah.
Wherever, somewhere in this area, and then I'm going to use.
So you're let's just say you're halfway around, just to make it easy.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I will use my bow to shoot at this thing.
Definitely. Just waiting for that.
My
to
character
happen.
page is loading.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Hey, wait. This is gonna be a interrupt action, and I'm gonna use my lucky egg and kiss it, and the dice can be rolled.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I have no idea how you would know that Odin failed, but sure.
Oh yeah, okay, I guess not. Never mind.
Yeah, because like you have no idea what's going on in the sewers. But Odin, in your haste, it's kind of wet and your hands are a little slippery since you kind of just fell onto the ground. And so the first arrow just kind of slipped out of your fingers and you see it tumble down into the cistern below as the crashing water just completely envelops it. And you really quickly draw a second shot and let it fly across. And it hits, but it doesn't penetrate anything. And you see it bounce off the exterior of this Warforged as it twirls similarly into the cisterns.
Alright, that will end my turn.
You know what? That's fair, but did Odin say out loud, "Oh shoot, I missed"?
I wouldn't.
Nope.
No.
And lastly in the sewers is the Warforged himself. Who I guess is, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, yeah, so it has advantage on the attack. So it's gonna take its greatsword and try and sweep your feet.
Does not hit.
15 does not hit, no. You managed to block it deftly, but you see it rear back for a second attack.
Does not hit.
18 is going to hit, actually.
Oh, I thought he had 20 armor.
Well, Odin does, but not Ganondorf. And Ganondorf, so you're gonna take 26. You're gonna take 16 slashing and 10 cold. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
So you would take
8 and 5.
So you would take
Yes, 8 and
13.
5.
Then you said make a what saving throw?
Strength save, but I guess you have advantage because of your
yes.
bear thing.
But
Yeah.
Oh, let me check.
Okay. Ganondorf, this attack threatens to send you careening into the cistern below, but
You
you
have.
managed to.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. He has He has like plus. Like he still has bless. Like for saving throws.
Yes.
If it helps. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He has
But
a
you
D4,
definitely
yeah.
save in any case. And you manage to stand your ground even as this enchanted sword cuts into your calves. Okay.
Yeah. So for Odin and Ganondorf, every single time you guys do an attack or a saving throw, you have 1d4 you can add for a minute.
Okay. Let's do Flinty real quick, just so we can group her back up with Galadriel. So Flinty, do you do anything special? If not, then I'll just move you to the same place where Galadriel is.
I want to talk to the sewer group and be like, what's going on down there? I saw some Warforged talking about it. The sewers. Do you guys need help?
Nothing to see here.
Right now there's only one. How many are on their way?
One.
What?
There's only one down here right now. How many did you see coming?
Well, they phoned for backup, right?
Yeah, I thought you said you've seen some more.
Yeah, we've seen people running.
There's a lot.
A lot. You guys probably like just quickly dispose of the one you got and then hide.
Roger that. We should be good.
Roger,
Oh.
Roger.
Okay, then I'll follow Galadriel.
Okay.
Probably
yeah,
slower because I'm.
You are slightly slower, yes. Just slightly though. All right. Okay. So who's first in this one? Oh, It looks like the
Eragon.
Warforged goes first. No, the Warforged goes first, actually.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. And you cast hostile spells, so it is going to use it's just gonna, yeah. I mean, I think it's gonna do some attacks. It's going to Groot's still in your like pocket, I guess. But the Warforged is going to first make a dexterity saving throw. Whoops, not advantage. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. You see the Warforged take a step, and then it slips and falls on its face as it slips on the icy ground.
Nice.
Yay.
It's gonna use half its movement to get back up, and it moves 15 feet.
Oh, so we're assuming like this is like from here to here is 15?
Yeah, I mean 15 is like a good amount of distance. I think that's fair.
So you're saying like the room's maybe about
Like
40?
50 feet, yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Next up is gonna be Eragon.
Okay, so I'm going to bring up my animated shield. That's a bonus action. I can do that
Yes.
first, right?
Of course you can. Yeah, you can do bonus actions first.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna throw Groot at him.
Okay, yeah.
and tell Groot to grow.
Oh, that's really cool. Go ahead and make a ranged attack roll, which is just going to be dexterity plus proficiency.
I don't know. Wait, so how do I do the plus proficiency? Oh, plus 3?
Just manually, yeah.
Okay, so dexterity plus 3.
Yes. Not a save. It's not a save. It's check.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Let's see.
But it looks like it's the same thing either way. So that is a 24.
Okay,
No, you don't have to roll again. You don't have to roll
Okay.
again. Use the same one. Yeah, you take Root and rear back and chuck it, and you see Root tuck in his knees and go twirling through the sky. Do you do anything else?
No, but just to throw in Groot. But
okay.
Yeah. But
okay.
but Groot does something, right? Well,
Yes.
I want to. Okay. So he grows for one thing.
Yes. Groot, you see him grow and grow as he becomes now a slightly larger than person-sized cannonball, and careens into this Warforged. I mean, you hit, so we'll have damage done. Why don't you just go ahead and roll Groot's damage, and he can take his turn as normal.
Okay, so do one of his slams then?
This is going to be slam, but yeah, and we'll take the damage because the attack, we'll assume the attack hits.
Okay.
So we'll do -4 because he's right now he's medium. His default size is large.
Okay.
So 16 bludgeoning damage as he careens onto this Warforged and like lands on it, and sort of just like standing over it with its 2 hands and 2 legs and roars. And I guess Groot's gonna make his attacks.
Yep. So I'll do another one.
Yep. That one is not going to hit.
Damn.
He
Okay.
brings one of his fists down, and you see the Warforged hold up the sword, and just like press up against it.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up is the other Warforged upstairs. Who really, you see it retracts its little Neosporin hand, and runs out the door. And I think it's gonna take its turn to get to the entrance of the cellar. So we'll say it's like here-ish.
Can I use my reaction to like pull it back and just be like, heal my tongue, please?
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check.
Damn it.
Oh.
Let me make a strength check. Yeah, you put your hand on its shoulder, and you feel it rip away. Your hand doesn't rip away, but your grip rips away, as it runs out the door. Okay, next it's Isarya's turn.
I am going to use my eventuality ring to load.
Okay.
To use Charm Person again as my bonus action
Okay.
on the Warforged. And I will use it at first level.
All right, let me go ahead and make a wisdom save. Doesn't work. There's a strong magic holding fast to this Warforged mine. Because you cast your Charm Person and you feel it like, it doesn't sizzle, but you feel it bounce off of something, as if a stronger spell is overpowering it.
Right. Well, then with my action, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic at 4th level. And I'm going to try to attack or try to dispel whatever is keeping a hold on him.
4th level, that's high.
It's 14. Wait.
Well, it's
10 plus the
it doesn't
level,
so it doesn't have to, so it's, if it is at the level, then it dispels. But what is the level of this spell? I need to think. Let me search it up real quick. What level is this spell? Okay, let's see. When you cast the spell using a 4th level, is equal or less than the level of the spell slot. Okay. For make an ability check. So you upcast it, right?
Right. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and make a spell casting check. So that's going to be charisma plus proficiency.
Oh my god.
Oh,
it's one! It's a 1! It's
oh,
a 1!
No, you're right! Halfling luck coming in clutch.
Still not.
No, it does not work, unfortunately. You are throwing all of these dispels at it. Whatever's going on inside this Warforged is holding it fast. Okay, and do you want to move?
I'm just kind of gonna move around or move behind Eragon. Erica,
Okay.
sorry, since we're still.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
No. My halfling nimbleness allows me to move through the space of a larger creature.
Right, but you're moving on icy ground, right?
Oh,
like I
what?
don't think.
What?
Yeah.
We didn't have a dexterity saving throw before.
Well, no, because I think
damn
this
it.
would be a fun narrative. Okay, you
Grab onto
also
Eragon.
you fall on your face, and Eragon, you see D slide behind you, kind of slowly into this crate, and you bump your head a little bit, and you feel silly.
Are there like bodies of meats and like human parts coming out?
No, she didn't go like super fast into it. She just kind of like walked a little bit and then slipped.
Roll into them.
Yeah.
I laugh.
Strike.
All right, Wheelie, it's your turn.
I'm gonna quickly follow the Warforge. So that would be, I don't know how many feet I moved.
That would, let's say 40 feet.
So do I see what's going on down there?
No, you're outside.
What do I do? Sir, my tongue, please. I need assistance.
Go ahead and roll performance, I guess. And I will go ahead and roll wisdom.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he beat me.
Yeah, it also has a +2, so it would beat out anyways. Yeah, it just kind of, it it really creepily turns his upper torso like almost 180 and says,
Request. Stand back, citizen. It is not safe here.
Because I'm just like spewing blood over on accident.
I don't think you're generating that much blood, but I like it. Okay. So, let's go to the running crew. Galadriel, Flinty, and Yoshi. Just let me know if you want to keep running, and I'll let you do that. As you run.
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
What's your question?
Oh, like, do we see like a lot of Warforged running that way too, or what do we see?
So in the direction of the meat meadows, you see there's like about 5. And as you sort of look around, you see a couple of them are leaping into the sewers. Not from that group, a different group. There's like just around you can see 3, but you intuit that they may be more going into all parts of the sewers.
Is it like pretty busy? Like, would I be able to? It's pretty hectic. Like, okay. I want to cast Enemies Abound. I want to like try to do it so people don't notice I'm casting it. I want to cast it on a random Warforged.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if it's my turn. Sorry, Galadriel was.
No. I mean, okay. we can have you go as a unit because, I mean, there's a couple of things because I know what the effect is gonna be, which is that it does automatically succeed. Unfortunately, I am very sorry to tell you that. But whether or not you cast it stealthily, I mean, I guess, would you roll stealth or spell casting?
It is distracted because it has like a prerogative.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you go ahead and make a sleight of hand check with advantage? Okay. So you cast Enemies Abound on a Warforged who immediately responds and knows that a spell has been cast on it, and you slow it down for a moment as it searches to see the source of the spell, but it can't seem to pinpoint it. But it does not seem to be affected by Enemies Abound.
Okay, I'm gonna keep running then.
Okay. Galadriel, what do you and Yoshi do?
We're also gonna just keep running in the general direction of the meat market.
Okay. We'll get there one more turn. Okay. So you have delayed one Warforged from going towards Meat Meadows slightly. The other 4 do not seem deterred. Let me just put them in there real quick. And there may be more, which is kind of the other issue. But next up is going to be sewers. So hold on. Up ahead of you, you see... don't highlight that. No, stop it. And they won't have turns until it becomes relevant, because otherwise it's going to be kind of awful. So the one that's kind of staying behind is going to be closer, and you actually end up running past it. Okay, sewers. Ganondorf, it's your turn first.
Alright, I'm going to Hexblade Curse this guy.
Oh, yes, finally. All right, here's our first curse, and it just happens, too. It doesn't roll to save, you just do it.
Yep, it's a bonus action, so obviously I'm going to put it on this Warforged guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
You're blessed, by the way.
Yes, I am. And I'm going to recklessly attack him.
Okay. Oh, that's a fail on the blast. That's kind of weird how that works. Go ahead and roll your second attack.
Okay.
Oh, that scares me. Oh boy, that one scares me. Okay. Yeah, the first one wasn't too impressive. You let down your first. So you point your sword, your cursed sword, at this Warforged as that little, like, I guess, I don't remember if it was a pentagram or whatever, but that little rune appears around its feet and emanates some like dark, sickly magic upwards. And so your first hit hits for 11. But channeling your rage and your anger and dissatisfied with your performance of the first one, you wind back for your second attack. And how much is that? That's 34 damage. Okay, yeah, you just like cleave through this Warforged, and you tear off one of its arms as you see it go tumbling into the waters below. And you see it drop its you see its weapon. Yeah, it doesn't make that sound because it's not flesh, but yeah, I mean that's a whole lot of damage as the arm and the weapon go tumbling into the sewers.
See if you can cut off a limb.
Oh yes, go ahead and roll I mean you already did, but you can roll ahead another d20, I guess. Okay, well, you don't cut off more limbs than the one you already took off.
One day soon.
One day. It is a somewhat low chance. I guess now it's going to be 1 in 200 instead of 1 in 400, but one day it'll happen. Okay, do you do anything else?
Nope, I'll hold here.
Okay. Turn. Pog, it is your turn.
I will attempt to cross this great river.
Okay, go ahead and make athletics or acrobatics.
All right.
I mean, how wide is this?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think, cause like, yeah, no, an 8's not gonna do it. You start running, and as you reach the edge of the walkway, your feet slip for just a moment. You overestimated how much like distance you had left to run. And Odin, from across the cistern, you see a splash come up, and you see Pog start like slowly. Actually, it's not that slow. He's drifting pretty quickly.
Oh my god! I'm gonna use my bonus action to take my dildo and pick me up.
Okay, yeah.
God,
Make a spell casting ability check. So that's wisdom plus charisma, or wisdom plus proficiency. Excuse me.
Okay, that's confusing. So I click wisdom and then I add my spell proficiency.
You just add your like normal proficiency, your proficiency.
Okay, so
I think it's +3.
Probably.
Yeah, so 14. Yeah, no, that's enough. As you see him struggling, you see this well, you know what? It's not going to be enough to pick you up, but you do manage to get a grip on it and stop yourself from falling any more towards this waterfall of death.
All right, that's fair. So that's one good way of wasting your turn. That's the only way. Jesus fucking
Risk
Christ,
reward,
that's why I
baby.
never cross water anymore.
Next up is Odin.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, as you say that, on that side, you can see some other lights appear from the little tract you're standing in front of.
I'd like to go to this other one and look to see if I see anything coming from that direction.
It's very faint, but yes. There's a
Actually,
very faint light.
Have line of sight of the other one. Can I see straight ahead we're behind Pog?
Behind Pog, you don't see anything yet, but I forgot what name I called. I think I called her Soraya.
I don't see anything because I'm too fat. I'm blocking the whole.
No. You're not. No. But Soraya,
no, you're in the water. It's just 5 feet down.
Actually, here's what we'll do. You see Soraya, who seems torn between helping and running. What do you do?
Just use Orkra.
I'm gonna
Forza.
take a run.
Run where?
Behind Pog, the way we came.
Oh,
back
okay.
up.
So you run all the way back out. Okay, so are you gonna dash as well?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Actually,
yeah.
no. You know what? I want to. Since I'm halfway around, I would like to complete the turn and then try to help Pog out of the thing.
Okay, I like that.
Instead of
yeah.
using dash as my turn.
If you go around to the side that the Warforged is on, you're gonna have to try and get past it because it is only wide enough for one person.
I'll just
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Aim.
Don't do
Okay.
it.
Yeah. So
It's-
Odin
it's
runs
50-50
back and
split.
you lower your hand into the water. Why don't you go ahead and make a strength check? All right, yeah, you heft Pog up out of the water, and you see sewer water just drain out of his armor.
You're fucking disgusting, Pog.
Ew.
Look. Things didn't go as planned.
I smell like shit.
Okay, next up is the Warforged. Ganondorf, can you make a strength check?
Like saving throw or check?
This is gonna be a check.
Still have advantage on it.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, but you don't get my +4.
That's alright.
What?
Ooh, yeah, double crit. Okay, I guess the day of double
God
crits
damn.
was happening earlier than we thought.
He's crit like 6 times already.
You know what? Here's what happens. This Warforged charges into you and tries to knock you off, but you the stoic wall, this brick wall, you very calmly, one-handed with your gauntleted hand, you pick it up by its head and you just toss it into the cistern, and you see it fall and disappear into the depths below, before being crushed by these waves.
Get wrecked, kid.
And as all that is happening, from the distances of these two tracks, you see more Warforged appear. And easy clap. And I'll roll them in when it's next time for the sewers. Okay, let's go to Meat Meadows. So first is the Warforged, who is currently prone underneath Groot. It is going to push off a box with its feet, and you see it slide out as it sort of hits the wall. And it's going to make a dexterity check. And as it slides up against the wall, you see it jump up to attention, and it's going to, I think it's gonna make another dexterity check to see if it slips or not. Which it does. So you see this Warforged get back up, walk towards Eragon, and immediately fall on its face again as it just kind of slides past you.
I laugh.
Into the corner. Yeah.
Loser.
Next up is Eragon.
Okay. I am going to cast Wallow Thorns. So I'm gonna draw. Oh wait, where is he? He's right there. Okay, so I'm gonna draw. It's gonna be like that, where it's 5 foot,
Yeah.
thick. Yeah. So.
Okay. So how tall is it?
It can be up to 60 feet. Wait, 10 feet high? So I'll just make it 10
Or
feet.
20 feet. It depends,
Oh.
depending how big it is. I'm asking you.
Oh, 20 feet. I mean, as high as I can go.
Okay, you hear from upstairs, holy shit, what the? As thorns burst from underground, breaking through this and piercing the roof of this cellar.
What the genuine?
I mean, Wheelie, you don't see this, but you hear like a rumbling as you hear the shopkeep scream.
Oh, he's going into initiative, isn't he?
Go ahead and roll 7d8.
Okay.
And I need to make a dexterity save.
I can't do 78. So I'll do 5 and a 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just do this. Hello. Wait. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. 42 damage. Yeah. Okay. You see as these living vines, they like almost bite down into the Warforged and start wrenching pieces of plate metal off of its body. For 42 piercing damage, and you see it's like all tangled up in this wall of thorns. Okay.
And then
yep.
Yeah. So as a bonus action, I am gonna wild shape.
Okay.
Into a giant elk.
Okay. Oh.
At a butcher shop. That's a bold move.
That's
not
a
gonna
bold move, Cotton.
I'm not gonna stop them.
Let me grant you control of this. Wow, it's very large. That's a lot larger than I thought it would be.
Holy fuck.
Okay, there we go. You should have control of it.
Okay.
Where's wild shape? I want to put it in there. What is this? This is CR2?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So I'll just stick it in there. Are you moving?
I'm gonna move us like, oh god, wait. How do I erase that? I don't know how to erase that.
If you click on it and press delete.
Okay.
I've been doing it. Yeah.
Okay. How tall is that?
I don't know, but your horns definitely, if not piercing the ceiling, they definitely touch it. I'm trying to move your. There we go. Okay, there we go.
Okay, yes, I'm gonna like shimmy my way to the very corner of the room.
Well, you know what check you have to make, right?
Yes, dexterity.
Dexterity check.
Saving throw or just a?
Check.
Great.
All right. Well, we're all in. You know what it looks like when like a horse is just born and it like tries to walk? It's like that. And you sort of just like collapse under the weight of your own body. It's not that embarrassing because you still land on your belly, but you just kind of like slide prone and bump into this wall. And you can see Wheelie and a Warforged just outside of this door, from the ceiling to the cellar.
Okay. And then Groot's gonna attack.
Okay. Groot needs to make a dexterity check as well.
Oh my goodness! All right, Groot.
This is a fun house in here. This little box.
I didn't know you keep live animals in here.
No.
Groot trips and slides over into the corner, but he can.
He's slamming.
Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, so -4 to each, but that still hits for 16 bludgeoning. And as he slides over, he just like clotheslining this Warforged, just like back into the wall of thorns.
Okay, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay, Isarya, it's your turn. You are prone, so you'll have to use half your movement to get back up.
I'm gonna use half my movement.
Okay.
And I am just booking it towards, I'm gonna walk slowly towards Eragon.
Okay, you still have to make a dexterity check. It's a verifiable clown fiesta in this frozen cellar. This is so good. You get back up and you take a single step and you fall on your butt. And you slide into Eragon's also soft furry butt, but it's very warm.
It's like the sewers in Alicia battle.
Oh god.
Eragon, you feel something small and hairy touch your butt.
Oh.
I
neigh? Is
I
that what they mean?
I don't know what sounds elk make. I only know that one video of the deer that just screams. That one's pretty good. You know that one?
No.
Oh, it's very good. I'll have to find it. It's so good. Let's see. Let's do one more round and see where we end up, and then we might end it at this very interesting situation. But let's go back to the running crew. All right. Galadriel, Flinty, you've just run past a Warforged who looks very confused and seems to be scanning the crowd. Does not seem to notice you. What do you do?
The Warforged that are in front of us, along with whoever that person is on the left, can we see them, or are they the group that is running into the sewers?
These are the ones running towards Meat Meadows. They are all Warforged. They're just, one of them is wearing like robes.
Okay. Wonder, can I, are we close enough? How far away are we from them?
From this group, you're just
Yes.
a little bit behind, like maybe 20 feet.
Okay. Do this work.
I say to Galadriel, wait, maybe we can throw them off. I have an idea.
Okay. Go. You want to go first then? Because I have
Okay.
Talking is a free action.
Well, what were you gonna do?
Well, I have this deck of illusions, and I was gonna pull a card and kind of try to create a distraction.
Okay, maybe I'll try my thing first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I want to cast Minor Illusion,
Okay.
and with it, I'm gonna try to make the same like Warforged voice that comes out of their headset or whatever, and be like, "Update: the situation at Meat Meadows has been neutralized. No further assistance required."
Okay, I love that. Make a performance check.
Okay, I have my advantage performance, Fandolin and Mandolin.
Yes, I think it just gives you advantage permanently, even though I don't really know how that works in this situation. All right, let me roll insight real quick. This is really good. This is really, really good. Okay. You see them stop in their tracks. And I guess they just return to patrolling. They like stop instantly. Yeah. And then they just kind of stop like right before they exited the gates, so like right before they would have seen anything weird going on, and they just go back to their normal patrol routes.
Cool. So, like, the one that's in the meat market doesn't say no, you're wrong or anything.
This is more about a range thing, and with the insight that they rolled, no, because the thing is, when she said this, it didn't go through the network, right? It just went to those around her.
Oh, okay.
But they wouldn't know that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That works. That absolutely works.
Amazing.
Okay.
then-
Very cool. Yeah, what do you, and do you move at all, or do you just...
Yeah, I'll move more towards the meat market, just
Okay.
see if there's any more danger, I guess.
I'll maybe update them with my Stone of Far speech out of earshot of any Warforged. I'll be like, okay, I got him off the rest off your tail. Do you still need help? What's going on?
I think Wheelie should be the one to probably update.
Okay, I'll move towards them, I guess.
And as you run out of this gate, you turn the corner and you see Wheelie, who's like hanging onto the Warforge's shoulders and just shaking it like, "Please help me, I'm dying." But that's what you see. But you all see a huge wall of thorns that are like that's bursting through one of these shops, and like the shopkeeper is kind of just like freaking out. It's just like, what is going on? There's a warforged that's like trying to get into the cellars, but you know, Wheelie's just kind of, you know,
Making it do that.
yeah. Okay. Let's do sewers. Let me roll initiative real quick
Wait,
for
but I
these.
haven't gone at all.
Well, because it's not. Oh, you haven't?
No, I haven't.
I'm
I think
so
you should have went
sorry.
before me and Flinty.
Yes, you should have. I'm so sorry. Wheelie,
You did
please
not
go.
You didn't. You should really go down the turn order. I'm just gonna. Do I still see like the torso of the chosen?
No, I don't think so. It's kind of deep in there.
Can I make a perception check?
You're not in the cellars. Like even if
Okay,
you have a perception check, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Then can I move down how many feet in order to see it?
The warforged is blocking the way.
Oh wait. The warforged goes ahead before me.
Just go. We'll rectify that next time around.
Okay. I'm just gonna like try to push the warforged down the stairs.
All right, make a strength check.
Get out of the way! What's going on down there? My tongue is still bleeding, sir.
Okay, are you trying to make it seem like that wasn't on purpose?
Yeah. Let's go.
Roll performance.
Hostile intent detected. Lethal force authorized.
Just double roboted us.
I double roboted?
Yeah.
Did I just do about it?
Impressive.
It was pretty good.
I thought it was on purpose.
Hostile intent detected. Lethal force authorized.
That was most definitely not on purpose. Okay, well, I guess it's just going to... It's going to attack you, because you attacked it.
Okay, well, you know what? Time to use Uncanny Dodge just in case.
Okay.
Doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit regardless. That one doesn't hit either.
Hit.
It goes to the tie, goes to the defender. Yeah, you are very nimble. And it does 2 quick slashes. One is a low slash and you jump over it. And the second one, just a horizontal or a vertical slash to your right as you faint out of the way. Okay.
I guess I'll use my bonus action to quickly stealth away.
Well, it wasn't your turn. It was the
Wasn't
Warforged's
it?
turn. Because it attacked you.
I thought that was like its reaction.
No, that was its turn. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go to the sewers. You see 3 Warforged approaching you. Oh, I have to roll initiative for them. Alright, where are they going? It looks like... Yeah, okay, so you see 3 Warforged approaching your position. Ganondorf, you go first.
Am I in range of any of them? Like,
Not at all. You can see them on the map, right?
We're in the very top right of the map.
Yeah.
Rotate counterclockwise. Let's finish.
Alright, yeah, I'll move over towards the entrance. Down here. But now, like in view of it, just by the edge of the wall.
Okay.
And like the rain. I need to have a visual, so I guess I'll poke my head around the corner so I can see down the tunnel.
Yeah.
I want to X this guy here.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I mean, you just
want
do it.
him
I
be disadvantaged on strength checks.
Okay. I will give it a color. I'll give it your green color.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that's not gonna. Do I have to roll damage for that right now? Or can I?
No, it doesn't do damage until it's hit.
Okay. And that's gonna be my turn, and I'll hold the rest of my turn here.
Okay. Pog, what do you do? Behind you, Soraya says, we gotta go. What are you doing?
Well, I just got out of the water. Give me a break. I guess I can start making my way towards the exit.
Yeah, you can totally like run northwards.
But I will use my bonus action to instruct my dildo to like go here and sort
Okay.
of block the path as much as he can. Oh wait, it can.
Okay, I like that.
So we'll
But
go this way.
yeah, Pog and Odin's Pog, you see Odin, you see Pog just book it in the direction you came. There
Like I'm on the way.
is a yeah, you are. And yeah, I'll just say you're following Soraya. Who goes next? The Warforged you just hexed goes next, Ganondorf. Let's see. These guys are homebrewed, so what fun stuff do they have? You're gonna murder the thing. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. It extends its hands. And Ganondorf, from around you, you see your ground turn an inky black, almost kind of like Hermaeus Mora is like coming out of his rift in space. And you see the description of this spell: squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground. It is going to cast Evard's Black Tentacles. Go ahead and make a dexterity save. Wow, it rolled horribly. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
What kind of spell is that?
Dexterity saving throw.
It's
No, is it
Conjuration?
Conjuration, okay. You said make a dex saving throw?
Dex save, yes. Well then. That's a weird bracket. Okay, you save. Yeah, I guess you like sort of jump backwards quickly out of the way as the area you were just on transforms into squirming black tentacles. Do I have anything for this?
Do I take half that? Half of half?
You don't take any damage from this,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Yeah. Do I have anything from this? I don't know if I do. That's fine if I don't. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, this looks like something. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of small and pathetic. It's a bit bigger than that. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So this area, you just see like tentacles sprout out and start grabbing at the thin air. Who's up next? Up next is, it looks like it's Odin. Yep, it's Odin.
All right. So I'm going to tell Orza to follow Pog and to stay safe, and I am going to run in
Okay.
to here.
Yeah, I think if you go yeah.
And then I am going to try and hide myself.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check. I like that. Nah, you're just clanking and clunking, and then you kind of just like squat down. It's like they can't see me, but they absolutely can see you. Yeah, it's like a T-Rex. Okay, well, next is going to be the Warforged soldier on your side, who's going to make a check to see if it can jump across the gap. This would be unfortunate if it couldn't, huh? Okay, it leaps over and runs up to you, and it sort of repeats the same thing.
Lethal force authorized.
And it's just, I mean, this is hard. What do I want to do here? Because your AC is stupid. Can you roll strength? Well, you both are evenly matched. What's your strength score?
+3.
That's the modifier. What's the score?
16.
Okay, you both are evenly matched. It grabs onto you and threatens to toss you into the cistern, but you manage to restrain it, and you're both like sort of locked in each other's grasps. Next up is the other one, who doesn't really want to walk through tentacles, because that doesn't sound very good. So it's also going to try and leap across. Which it does. And it leaps across. And let's say it moves roughly here. So not quite enough to actually reach you, Odin, but you are flanked on both sides. Okay, and let's go to the meat meadows. First here is, I guess, Galadriel. Well, she got there late. I guess it would be Galadriel. So yeah, Galadriel, Yoshi. You see Wheelie is engaged with a Warforged. Do you want to do anything?
Wheelie, do you have this handled, or would you like us to help?
How should I respond? I do know that there is a body of a chosen in there, so. Why are there dead corpses in there?
Is that a yes? Is that a yes? I have no idea what you said when you were screaming.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm taking that as a yes. So I'm gonna use my hunter's mark on.
There's no Warforged around you, by the way. The ones that were coming
in.
Yeah, the ones that were coming aren't, as far as you're aware. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use my longbow and just take a shot at him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll both. Oh, I forgot how much damage you did. It's been a while since we've been in combat.
Yeah.
That's all right. Go ahead and roll your second attack.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Okay, we take away the ring of you shouldn't have Ring of the Giant Slayer active for this, so we'll just take away one from each. But both of those hit. Whew, 23 and then 17 damage for a total of 40. Hachi machi, 40 damage. Yeah, you launch your longbow into this Warforged, and they actually like amazingly, well, you're a pretty deft ranger at this point, but they swerve around Wheelie, who's like trying to get this Warforged's attention. And you see it, one pierces into its shoulder and the other into its torso. And it turns to you, and like the color of its eyes flickers between like blue and red. Okay, do you do anything else?
I think I'm gonna just move towards the stairs.
Okay.
And then, Yoshi's turn?
So that would be towards, sorry, this wasn't clear. The entrance is over where Wheelie is.
Oh, okay.
These are, yeah.
So I'll just get, like, right behind Wheelie then.
Mm-hmm. And it is Yoshi's turn.
Alright, and then Yoshi is going to use his maul attack on the Warforge.
Yeah, he does that thing where like he scrapes the ground. Oh, that's unfortunate. And he charges headlong, and you see this Warforged sort of sidestep, and you see Yoshi careen into the cellar. Eragon, you feel something scaly land on your soft mane.
Oh, poor Yoshi.
No damage is taken. Yoshi just kind of lands on top of Elk Eragon.
Okay, good.
At least he got a soft landing.
Yeah. Next up is the Warforged next to Groot, who is going to use half its movement to get up. And I guess since it can't really move far enough to, well, maybe. No, it won't. I guess it'll just attack Groot twice.
Oh my god.
Both of those are gonna hit. Thankfully, it was not using a fire sword. It was using a lightning sword. But that's 50 damage right there.
Oh my god.
Groot is hacked up.
Groot, no.
Yeah, Groot's missing a lot of its pieces, and it's like it looks to you, and it's like, I am Groot. Flinty, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Huh. Wait, what is the butcher still in this cellar?
Not in the cellar. It's on the ground floor, and you can see him freaking out.
Okay. We don't know of anything about him, right? Okay.
Well, there are bodies in his shop, so take what you will.
There's bodies.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
I'm just gonna... Let's try my new spell, why not? Actually, I don't know if it'll work. Can I see this this guy next to Groot?
No, so they're in the cellar. You guys are on the ground floor. So anything inside you can't see, but you can hear stuff going on.
Okay. Alright, I'll just Eldritch Blast the one I can see.
Okay, go ahead and make 2 attacks. that's
Yay.
unfortunate. 1 damage.
What?
Yeah, the first one's a little tough to aim between Galadriel and Wheelie, and so you see that one chip the corner of the shop. I actually, the shopkeeper is like yelling like, "What are you doing?" And your second Eldritch Blast just like clips the shoulder of this Warforged for 1 damage. You see a small scrap of metal go flying off into the distance.
I helped.
Next up is Eragon.
Okay. Well,
you are prone.
So I need to make half my move. So what if? Okay, so does the prone thing apply if you can fly?
I guess not. No, you could fly.
Okay.
This is a very silly image because there's barely room for you to fly. You're gonna be like scraping your back against the ceiling of the side.
I am. I'm gonna duck my head down, and I'm gonna float to Groot.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
I'm gonna. Groot is gonna shrink.
Oh, you don't want to finish your action?
Oh, hold. Well, okay, hold on. Can Groot go first then?
Yeah.
Okay. So Groot's gonna attack him again.
Okay.
So slam.
Not gonna do it, unfortunately.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell him to become smaller.
Okay.
I'm gonna neigh at him. Hopefully he understands.
Yes. Groot shrinks down.
Okay, and then I'm gonna pick him up, and then I'm gonna hover back to the corner.
Okay, I do think the Warforged is gonna have an attack of opportunity on you, if that's the case.
Interesting. Okay, wait. Wait. Okay, instead of doing that, I'm gonna charge at him then. First.
Okay, yeah. You lower your horns and you swoop down like an eagle catching its prey, but you're a giant elk, so go ahead and make your attack.
Okay, so let's see. I'm doing a charge.
Yeah, just make the attack. And then if it hits, you do the extra damage.
Okay.
22. That most certainly hits. So go ahead and roll 2d6. All right, and I must make a strength saving throw. With which I fail. Yeah, you lower your horns as you prepare to gore this Warforged. And you swoop down like the majestic flying elk you are. And you initially hit it for 7 bludgeoning as you rear back your head and slam it into the wall. As it like just pretty much it indents into the wall, and you see the lights in it begin to flicker before shutting down permanently.
Oh, okay, sweet. All right. Okay, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Are you and Groot both done?
Yes. Me and Groot will.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna grab Groot or like put him on top of my head, like nudge him on my head, and then together we're gonna come back here. Gliding with my wings.
I don't know if you can move all of that, but you can like, yeah, I'll let you go like midway in the room or something.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to move that thing right there, like this.
Yeah, that's cool. And Groot's just like sitting on your head like the cute little tree plant he is.
I'm gonna delete this probably. Delete that. Okay, I'm done. We're done.
Next up is the Warforged outside, who you see raises its wrist up.
What about Isarya?
Isarya goes after. You see it raise its arm to speak, and as it says something, you see a spark like fly out of the shoulder where it was nicked by Flinty's Eldritch Blast. It seems like whatever communication network it was plugged into may have been messed up a little bit there. And in frustration, it just flings its arm back. And it's just gonna attack you, Wheelie.
That hits. I'm gonna see. Okay, they both hit. So one is 20 and the other is 19. I'm gonna have the first one.
Okay, so that's 10 and 19, so 29 total damage. As your flesh is seared by this burning greatsword. Yeah, Galadriel, you just saw Wheelie. Like, Wheelie was like just still trying to hold up with his like, oh, I'm just a random civilian. But pretty much like immediately after, this greatsword just clefts him straight down the chest. And I guess that actually rips through your illusion, doesn't it? Because you were hit.
Maybe.
Does it? Does the size self get messed up if you're hit?
I don't think so, because it's not concentration or anything.
Fails to hold up to physical inspection, but I don't know if it like it's done, I guess.
For example,
So I guess
if you use the spell to add a hat, objects pass through the hat.
no, I did not do that.
So okay, so it doesn't it fails to hold up, as in like there's inconsistencies, but it doesn't drop the illusion. Okay, so you're fine. But that did just happen. And after it makes its attack, you start to see it retreat.
I'm gonna make an attack of opportunity.
Yes, please do.
Wait, actually, hold on. Can I do that?
Of course you can.
Hold on. Uncanny dodge halves. Nope.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you
use my reaction.
Yeah. And you start to see it. It's gonna run. How far does this thing move? 30 feet. Okay, yeah. You start to see it run 30 feet towards the direction of the gates. Whatever, like this far-ish, somewhat. Next up is Isarya. You are prone.
Here's what? I'm gonna stand up. And I'm gonna be like, hey, elk gone. Can I hop on your back so we can get the fuck out of here?
I nod my head.
Okay.
So I'm going to climb onto Eragon's back
Okay.
and kind of pull baby Groot into me and be like, it's okay, Groot, we'll get you healed.
Adorable.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna.
Alright.
I guess I'm gonna bust out of the shop with my antlers.
Yeah, it's majestic, but from above the ground, you start to see the ground of the shop bulge as this ginormous elk erupts from the cellar, and the shopkeeper is just staring like slack-jawed. As atop this elk, you see Isarya cradling a small Groot. And it is this majestic sight. And Eragon does a little whinny thing. Yeah, the sun's just at the right angle. It's beautiful. And as you burst up, you see one of the Warforged is basically running away. Okay. Okay, Isarya, do you want to do anything else?
Would that be considered my action to climb up onto Eragon?
I mean, like, I think that entire sequence probably, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'm good.
All right. This is gonna be the last thing for tonight. Wheelie, what do you do?
Is there anyone on the streets?
I mean, there's definitely people, but you know, it hasn't gotten into the city yet. But like, people are definitely like wondering. Like, there's a lot of noise happening at that butcher shop. Like, what's going on?
I'm gonna whine and point my nose towards the running forge.
I'm gonna stealth.
Okay.
I guess advantage.
Yeah, your Pwafwi, you pretty much like blend in with your surroundings, and you're camouflaged like a chameleon.
Then I'm gonna shoot the Warforged with my portal into the cellar, so that hopefully, as it's running, it just comes outside and then slips
I like
inside
that.
the cellar.
So yeah, you shoot a shot into the cellar, and you shoot one at the Warforged. Go ahead and make a ranged spell attack, just a ranged, not spell attack, just a ranged attack. I guess with advantage because you're stealth. That's kind of weird how that works, but. Okay, yeah, really quick. One to the right into the cellar. Pew! One right at the Warforged's feet. And you see it fall. And I guess you shot it at the wall, and I guess you don't see it, but you hear a cluttering happen from inside the cellar as the Warforged falls back into it. Yeah, okay. And I think we're just... Are you going to do anything else?
I guess I can still move, so... I guess I'm gonna move... I don't know, 10 feet-ish out of the cellar?
You're not in the cellar.
Away from the cellar door, I meant.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Sure.
there's a giant hole now, so.
Yeah, there is just a giant hole in the ground.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. And I think we're going to end it there for this week. Yeah. Well, that's exciting. Those stealth plans are working out great. But yeah. If your turn order disappears, don't worry, it's still there. I still have it. But we'll pick up on that next time. So hopefully you can navigate this whole search party thing and then the aftermath of it, because this is evolving nicely.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone.
The runaway train.
Yep, it's happening. The day
So much
before
more
the
than
big
a bang
heist.
heist.
Yeah. All right. Have a good night,
What
everybody.
did I tell you guys?